right now. Alright, YouTube should be live now. Hello, hi. As always, for those of you guys watching on YouTube, feel free to help me out. Appease the algorithm gods. Hit the like button. Thank you for watching, but hitting the like button helps increase visibility. Do appreciate that. It lets everybody know I'm live, because in case they miss my Discord ping, stream just doesn't show up for people unless people like it. So would be appreciated. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I have gone on full on I need Senya mode, as evidenced by my wallpaper and now my avatar. As for today, we are doing a makeup stream for Friday, because I know that people really, really like the Fix It Friday stuff, where we go over and talk about different builds and what could change. And obviously, I wasn't here Friday, so we couldn't do that, so we're doing that today. Appreciate it, Boomer Hands. Hey, what's going on, Jiraiya? I think while we wait, I'll suffer and play a game of World Arena.
The situation is critical.
Try and get my abysmal starting win rate up higher, because 65 is kind of trash for me at this point in the season. I know it's only been a day. Just play one quick game, and then we'll get in here while we wait for people to come in. Just something to do in the meantime, because there ain't much else going on. As usual, it will be in channel 445. There you go. It's just the usual Sunday. There's not much else going on, man. I'm just chilling with my day off. I'm probably gonna have to make a video later on tonight, put out tomorrow, about the 300 limit cap, because that's definitely something that's gotta be addressed. It's Alicine 7, I believe. Thank you. Hello, welcome.
But oh well.
I won't be putting you. I'm not gonna put somebody in detention for that.
I'll do my best.
What, you think this is a joke?
Yo, what's going on, Camilios? How are you?
As long as I have something to protect, I will never lose. Huh? Is it my turn? Somehow I spaced out.
That's gotta suck, because this beats both of these really bad. It beats all three of his characters very, very badly. Doing HSR Battle Pass, I'm wondering what is more worth to spend for me. That I can't help you with.
I need some me time.
Okay, Solitaria and...
Everything in its right place.
You tried to strong arm me into this, so sure. Here's a Lionheart, Sarmia.
Taste of defeat. Oh, it's just like a dream. Right here.
I just want to go home.
In a world where
What are we stunning?
I can do whatever I
Sure. Albedo?
Always open to new opportunities. I have no more business with you.
Stay alert, no matter the foe. The Dark Witch.
Alright.
She's mocking me.
Did I miss?
Oh, me again?
Yep.
Should I show you my secret weapon? It's not my fault if you get hurt.
Okay. So now if he smites here, I get to kill his Odin for free if he doesn't go into Albedo.
No doubt in my
Cool, I get to kill Albedo for free.
I will cut you down.
And that'll proc Grudge and he'll get nothing out of it.
You
Oh,
are
he didn't...
worthy of my
Did we not
mercy.
crit?
Hell of
It's
All
showtime,
together.
Master. Nothing in this world is free. Oh, stay away from me.
Yeah. So now we just focus down haste and we're good, right?
Did I hold you up too long? The stage belongs to everyone. Performing with all
Yay!
of you. Sweet, sweet
We
joy.
did it. What's going on, Goof? How are you?
Did the
Yes.
witch
Feel
send
free. I was just doing a warm-up game while people were coming in. Alright, so now that we got our one game over, there we go. Okay, so people finally started to put stuff in here. I wanted to spend more money on Woo-Wah, but only get to buy the Battle Pass. Yeah, but only buy Battle Pass was monthly. Okay. That's what I do in a lot of games, is I'll just do like the $5 monthly. It's too expensive otherwise. Alright, so first one we have Gladiators on Arya. This at a glance looks pretty good. I worry about the HP, but like we have great ER on this thing. Alright, that's really strong. That's really good. That's really good. I actually think this piece is kind of weak for the character right now. Like I don't know if we need the 12 speed. This one's also really good. Damn, this is crazy. Yeah, I think that this is Gladiators. I think this is fine. If you wanted to make an improvement, I think that this is probably the piece that you'd look to change. Right? Or you'd consider swapping this ring for defense and then going for something like a defense percentage ring that has like a ton of ER as a substat. But I think it's this one. If we're going to change anything, it's this one. This gives you, I think, the best redistribution of stats. But yeah, this is pretty damn good, this Arya. Alright. You're here to... Yep. I gotta think. In the current meta we have right now, Bellion is worth, but does Bellion want attack percentage on the right side, or should I only go HP? You only want HP. Bellion's only really played 2 ways right now. Well, she's played 3 ways. You can play her fast with a bunch of effectiveness, but I don't like that build. But I play her this way, where it's like, you know, slow but not base speed with like a bunch of HP. Right? Let me do this. Yeah, so I play like a bunch of HP, as you can see. And then I have HP, and then I have defense, but that's just to even things out. The only other way you play her, and this is not done, but is just base speed, all protection set. Those are like the only 2 ways you play the character right now. And again, there's that third one, right? There's like I don't like injury, right? Injury is a thing that's is still around. But it's like if you're going to see a third build, it's probably like the super fast, like 271 with a bunch of that. Opinions on counter ML Roana? I think it's fine. The character inherently only is going to S3, and then that's about it. So you might as well get some value if they try to focus her. Alright, so let's see. We have Jiraiya. Effective shows me nothing I can do. It's the way I must go. Okay, so yeah, this is a bunch of F gear. Okay. Oh, man. Jiraiya, this is so squishy. For a haste, this is like so squishy. 34 health is good. I guess it's okay, but this piece has like no real bulk on it. Same with this one. This piece has no real bulk. Oh. Alright, I think we found our issue here. Alright, so it's twofold, right? So, you want HP as the necklace? Right? You want HP as your necklace, and I actually think you want not speed as your boots. I think you'd be better off, because like think about this from a math standpoint, right? You'd be at 161 if these boots were HP. Now, if you had 10 speed on your boots when they were health, and then 10 speed here, like roughly 8 speed, well, you'll be losing 8 here, basically. But yeah, you'd be basically getting about like 170, 180 speed. Right? Yeah, like you could very easily get like a pair of HP boots in this spot that give speed, and you'd be fine. Like honestly, like you could just go HP boots, and if it just rolled all speed, like triple or quad roll speed, you'd probably be just like, you'd be set. I know it's asking a lot, but I think that's what I would do. I would take your resist pieces, and I think I would convert them into 19 speed. Jeez. Yeah, I think I would just convert these two pieces into one of them into health percentage. I'd probably be more inclined to choose this one, make this one health percentage, and just chase a bunch of speed on it. I think that's how I'd play it. Yo, what's going on, Sakura? Okay. Alright, we go on to Bread, the ER master, apparently. Okay. So, this is Naqual. Obviously, you, let's see. You want the 10% silence here. And Guiding Light's, like, fine, I guess. We're a little slow, but that's not necessarily bad. I think you want to bring your speed up to at least, like, 250. Like, Meep in the past has played this character at very low speeds in Emperor and done well with it as, like, a surprise. Right? You have a lot of wasted stats, like 39 crit chance, like that. Like, you're just looking to, I think, overall increase the quality of the gear. Like, we got 78s. You know, we got, you know, an 80 here. Like, these we don't want these. Like, lifesteal is an offset. Yeah, this doesn't really do anything for us. This one as an off piece is actually not that bad because of its effectiveness value. But, like, if this was an effectiveness ring, you'd be fine. Check Red's Discord for Star Rail. And we're going to get off of 3, so I assume you won't be live about it real quick with this season. Should I prioritize rebuilding Lionheart Sermia? I think Lionheart Sermia is a good character to still have in the wings. I don't think you necessarily need to prioritize her, but I do think it's a character you want in the wings. I think that Phantom Politis is a little bit harder to use off rip. Yeah, I'm doing alright, by the way, Sakura. It's just another Sunday. What is this that you're talking about in Red's Discord? Let me see. Red is saying something about Star Rail. Is it under Star Rail General? Oh, yeah, okay, so you want, this is already, alright, are you talking about the bunny girls? Yeah, Nikkei's already doing this, man. Nikkei's already got bunny girls right now. Right, we want to Diego here. Good damage on Benimaru. Oh, my problem is that, like, Benimaru is just so squishy, man. Like, that, this character's stat line, like, I think you just need to be either faster or you need to commit to bulk more. Right? So, like, obviously it's a perfect piece. This piece is actually really good. This piece is fine. This piece is also good. This piece is not super great. And neither is this one. Like, it's your ring and your necklace. This one also not having speed hurts it. This piece is insane, but maybe this is not a Benimaru piece. I think that you're trying to Diego. I think what you need to do if you want to play Benimaru is I think he needs to be a bit faster to, like, off the line be able to use S3 here to get the CR push and the death break. Or I think you need to rethink how you want to play him and go for like a bruiser build where he's got like maybe like 11 or 1200 defense and like 17 or 18k HP and not worry so much about his damage. Like it's got to be one or the other. Like I just don't think that when you're this slow, it's going to do anything. Like you're super squishy. Like this stat line without a dodge artifact, like dodge chance, you're just going to get blown up. Like, it needs a warrior, so that's not going to happen. So I think you need to make that decision on what you're going to do. Diego, I'm only doing the first one for each person, so I'm going to skip past it. When I hit the bottom of the list, then people can come back around. It's to make it so that way one person just doesn't put their whole box in at the same time. Don't worry about it, too. Okay, so 2, that was you, Diego. Okay. Are we talking about, you're talking about the bunny girl soccer? We were talking about, Rigby was asking about like my thoughts because Red was saying, like, it wasn't Red, it was just in Red's Discord. They were talking about how Honkai Impact Third had a bunny girl event at one point and it caused a huge amount of controversy in CN. And it was like, if they were going to bring back a bunny girl event for a Hoyo game, would it be for HSR and who would be the bunny girls? Kind of thing. Alright. Alright, so we got a shoe. This looks on paper pretty good. Like, I think you are pretty on the nose for where you want to be with this character. I don't like this artifact. I especially don't like Anti-Magic Mask on Urban Shadow Shoe because the primary counter to this character is unbuffable. And if you're unbuffable already, like, people are going to be trying to hit her with unbuffable because that's how you counter her. And if you get countered, having an artifact that gets countered by the same thing does not help you. So I think you want to choose a different artifact. That's the first thing. But overall, this looks really good at a glance. Obviously, more speed, more crit damage, more HP is what we're looking for. So let's see what's like the weakest piece here. So this is 90, which is fine for a purple. This piece is fine. This piece is insane for a purple. Is this perfect? Is this perfect subs? I think this is perfect subs. I actually legitimately think this would be an 85 gear score piece if it wasn't a purple. If this was a red, it would be an 80. This would be 111 equipment score if it was a red. Because 5 is max starting roll, it goes to 6 on Reforge. 8 is max starting health, and I believe it goes to 27 on Reforge. 4 is max speed on purple, it goes to 14 on Reforge. So we're missing 1 on defense. We're missing 1. Yo, what's going on, Dragon Slayer? Channel's 4554, as you can see on the screen. Try to keep up with all the chat. There's a lot of chat going on both sides. This is actually like the really insane this might be the best purple piece I've ever seen in my life. This one's a little bit low, I feel like, in terms of quality. Like, this one's very middling. We could do definitely better here, but this is still playable. I think this is probably the second most replaceable piece. Like, the sword and that. And this one's great. And then this one is an 88. This one's solid, right? Like, these give a lot of, like, a lot of crit chance. That's the thing. We get a lot of crit chance from these things. Yeah, I think that these three, like the ring, necklace, and sword, are all good. But if you're looking to improve, those are the pieces I think that are the weakest links. The rest of these are actually pretty good. I'll be honest with you, like, the body's the best piece on this character. The body's insane. Like, it's just crazy that the purple's the best piece on here. Yeah, Bunny Girl Soda, Oakland. Yeah, I didn't pull for her because she's not limited, and they said Stellar Blade was getting a collab with Nikke at some point, probably this summer, so I'm saving all of my gems for Stellar Blade. Which hurts because, like, I really want to get Bunny Girl Alice next week. Is it Show Off Sunday today? Apparently it is Show Off Sunday, ATK. Welcome on in. Alright. We got a Para. Alright, we're missing an imprint. Obviously, Goblet of Oath is not leveled. Good artifact choice. Revenge Para. Alright. I feel like you're cooking a bit too hard with Revenge Para. Because Para is designed to be a character that goes fast and undoes set, like, she is a setup character, right? Para's primary goal is to come through and hit everybody with Unbuffable to deny setup, and then use Pack Hunt to establish a tank that also gives attack buff, so it's a setup character for your team. Honestly, I really want to rebuild my Para for this season because, like, Jesus, this skin is so fucking hot. Alright. Let's see. Like, I don't particularly think that this one's pretty bad. This helmet's pretty bad for what you're trying to accomplish. This is okay, but not great. This one's also bad. So, like, the helmet and the boots do nothing. Literally nothing for your strategy. And then the body piece is also not super great. Like, this could realistically get to be, like, 280 on Para if you actually, like, pushed it. Like, if this was actually the helmet and the body were better. Right? Like, we could actually potentially push this build to be really fast. In, like, the 280s, which I would respect. I think a 280-something Revenge Para. But, like, 266 is not fast enough for this. No way, no how. Yeah. So I would either just switch to speed set entirely, or you need to get, like, 17 to 18 plus speed pieces in both the helmet and body slot. Like, otherwise I just don't see the value in it. Wait, what did you... Yeah, this skin is super good. Like, it's so hot. Yeah, I don't play Sid, but this looks really good. I mean, you dedicated 2 pieces to it that are perfect. And then we have 2 Ancient Inheritance pieces, which usually don't ever roll poor. Right? 16 and 12. This is your weakest link right here, your helmet. But, yeah, this looks good. Get your book to 30. I think that's the biggest thing I have to say is get your book to 30. I think book really has to be 30. If you don't have a spare one, like, consider moving one. This is just damn, dude, this character is like, this character requires just like nothing, doesn't need to play. But yeah, that's this looks really good. Sid, you think Sid fell off hard? I still think this character is good. I just don't think anybody actually pulled for him. Yo, we're doing good, Iceco. Welcome on in. Alright, move on to Dark Wolf, right? Did we already do one from Dark Wolf? Because Dark Wolf posts like every stream usually. Alright, so Dark Wolf usually asks for PvE help. This is a PvP Karina, I'm assuming. Okay, so this is a crit damage. That's not a crit damage necklace. I assumed it was. Okay, so we don't want this. We don't want this. We don't want this. Alright, this is what we're talking about. This is... Alright. Dark Wolf, I need you to go watch my video with Bride Senya as the thumbnail. Don't ruin your gear. Don't brick your gear. You bricked your gear. You need to watch that and understand that. This is a bricked piece. I really need that, like, sound clip from I Think You Should Leave where he's like, that's a chunky, and just play it every time I see this. Yeah, so this is not it. Okay, alright. No, that's not it either. Okay. For right now, Noble Oath is fine, by the way, for your artifact choice. So Karina does not want any critical hit chance or damage. She wants 0 critical hit chance or damage. What you want with Karina is you want to get your defense over 2600, then worry about your HP, and then worry about your speed. In that order. And then if that's all good, then look to get some either effect resistance or effectiveness. But the starting point should be to shoot for 25 to 2600 defense. Right now, I don't think any of the pieces that you're currently wearing are particularly good for the character. I bricked it before I made the video. I'm sorry! But then you should know. If you watch the video, Wolf, then you would know that it's a bricked piece. Don't submit the character with the bricked piece, because you know I'm going to call you out on it. Alright, we got a Bride Senya. HP is kind of low. Oh, we're on lifesteal. No. No. I don't know if I agree with that. Alright, so the thing about lifesteal, right, is that lifesteal as a set, it gets better the higher the offensive power of the unit is, right? Bride Senya is a bruiser that sits there and soaks damage and then retaliates with like 1 or 2 hard hits. But it's not like overwhelming, right? Like the S3, right? Overcoming hardship here. Like this is going to max out at like 15k damage, right? Like in the best case scenario on the best players with the highest amount of HP. Right? We're already short on the HP here, so like we're not going to hit that ceiling. So realistically, like if you did 10k damage, right? Think about this. If you did 10k damage with your ultimate, and you look at lifesteal, you get 20% damage back. So you get 2,000 HP back on your character, right? And you have 27k HP. Like, that's not a lot, right? That's like a 14th. A 15th of your max HP back on your set bonus. And what you have to think about is you gave up 60 equipment score for this. So you either gave up 60 crit damage or roughly 30 speed, which is about 60 equipment score. So you chose to give up essentially 60% health worth of stats to get 2k damage or 2k health back on your S3. When I put it like that, it seems kind of silly, right? Like, why would you choose lifesteal? When your best case scenario is to get back 2,000 HP, when you could have just had a 220 speed Senya, or you could have played health percentage boots and still kept the same speed. Like, when you put it like that, right, doesn't it seem silly to play lifesteal? So, if it was me... so you have no idea what to put her on, Boomerhands? Okay. So, this character, you really want her to be on speed. I think protection's also underplayed, but I think it's speed and protection are what I would play on. If it was me, I would play it on one of those sets. I would also consider revenge. I would consider revenge also to be very good on this character because people want to focus her because they don't want to give you Bride's Resolve. I would play one of those sets. People play counter. I don't really like counter unless you're on 3F. But you could. Right? You could. But you just want to go health percentage ring and necklace. And then health percentage boots. And then just stack health defense speed. That's how I would play the character. I just want... you're building this character like it's Eaton. You just need her to be like holy hell thick. Yeah. Yo, what's going on, Dragon? So you're over here too? I saw you in the other chat. I appreciate you coming through for both chats though. All right, we have a Lone Crescent Bologna here. Is that that's the Emperor frame, isn't it? Is that the Emperor frame or is that the challenge or the champion frame? I can never tell. The frames all look the same to me. Okay, it's the champion frame. Okay. All right, your damage is great, but we might want to consider picking up some bulk. I see. All right, so this is not Reforged. So on a Reforged, this is 19% defense, like 120 flat defense. So that's like 30 something defense. And then you could swap your attack and pick up 8. Speed goes to 15. That's fine. Alright, I think I know what we're doing here. Alright. Hear me out. Okay. What you want to do here is you want to change, and I'll let you choose which one is easier for you. You want to change your ring or your boots to HP percentage main stat instead of attack, and then focus all of your subs. It's probably this. It's probably this ring, right? The ring you're going to want to change to HP percentage, and then chase all attack percentage and crit damage on the subs. That will even out your stat line a bit more, so that way you'll have a Bellona that still hits, like, it'll hit like 90% as hard as this one. It won't hit as hard as this one, but it'll be significantly more difficult to kill. And then because it's significantly harder to kill, she will in turn do more damage over the course of a game. Because like this Lone Crescent Bellona dies to like an Auden S3, whereas like an HP ring one doesn't. Hey, I missed Max Isor. I missed your follow from earlier. Apologies, but yeah, thank you. And then Mate Muffin also, thank you so much for the follow. Wait, so how do I get the background? Yeah, it's the new Moonlit Theater. Yes. Shiny Lover. So the Epic 7 is, as I always say, it is a marathon. It is not a sprint. The game, it is better to be patient and do things properly than rush through it. So what I mean by that is like, Dark Wolf, I hate throwing you under the bus here, but like people like this where they're like, I need defense percentage to work on my Karina, and then they take these boots and they mod defense onto it because they think it helps advance their goals. But it's like, I don't know how, like, I don't have like what's like a good example to put this in. It's just like, like, I don't know. I don't have like a good analogy for this, but it's like, imagine it's like you need a new pair of like sneakers to like, you know, go to the gym or like go running in, and instead of like waiting until you save up enough money to get the sneakers you want, instead you just use like, you know, flats, and you like take like I don't know, like paint that you have laying around, you just like shop on the fucking Nike logo and be like, these are my sneakers. Like, no, you do the due diligence, you put in the time, you wait till you get enough to get the sneakers that you actually need, right? Like that's like, it's a bad analogy. I don't know how else to put it, but like that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. You have to just be patient and hope that you get the stuff you need. And the thing is, you will probably get things that you do need, right? But they might not be for the thing you want. Like, for example, we got Giselle on the screen right now. Like, maybe you want specific pieces for Giselle, and in farming for it, you end up getting these, like, crazy pieces for a different character. We'll just build that character perfectly until you get the gear for Giselle. Okay, we got a bunch of follows here. Precious Precise, thank you for the follow, as well as, is it Oshiro? It's Oshiro backwards, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, when you get, yeah, exactly. So what Lex is saying, it's like you bought dress shoes, right? When you needed sneakers, right? The thing is, you don't try to use the dress shoes to pick up basketball. You give the dress shoes to the outfit, the character that needs the dress shoes. Stop trying to ruin perfectly good shoes because you're trying to force them into a spot that they don't go. Yeah, it is Oshiro backwards, yeah. Oriso. Alright. So we had Giselle here. I almost like jumped over Xenon's Giselle here. Okay, so this Giselle, obviously you would want this to be penetration set. So I think that if your goal is to just play Giselle for like PvE, or like Guild War or Arena Offense where you have a setup, this is good. Now, if you wanted to play this character outside of those scenarios, you probably have to change the whole build. But I think that the obvious thing is to just change this to penetration. And good thing, you get a free penetration necklace every month if you clear Nightmare Raid. People always talk about, is Nightmare Raid worth it? I skip it. I don't do it. If you did Nightmare Raid every single month, you would walk out with 12 usable pieces a year more than the people who don't do it. So do it. If you think you're up to the task, you should at least put in the effort to clear it. All right. No, you can't join my guild because the guild I'm in is not my guild. I am in Car 6's guild. You would have to ask Car, and I'm pretty sure there is a waiting list to be in his guild. Well, I'll come back to this real fast. I'll just show you Rimuru real fast. So yeah, he's asking in chat to see Rimuru. I play Rimuru like this. I think it's really important for Rimuru to be played as a 3-set character because immunity gives bonus damage and also gives it protection versus debuffs at the start because he scales off of having buffs. Penetration increases his damage. And then the last set is your choice. You could play like health. I'm probably going to rechange the way I play Rimuru. I'm probably going to go less damage oriented and more bulky oriented. I feel like if I played a Bruiser Rimuru where he had like 20k HP and like 15k health, or 1500 defense, I'm sorry. 1500 defense, like 20k health, I could play him in more spots. And right now, I think he's probably one of my favorite characters to try to play. And I'm just not confident in his bulk, so I'm probably going to change him around. Okay. Senya. Alright. Senya historically is the character that I don't like to spend a lot of time on in this segment because of how nuanced and complicated her build path is. So I think for right now, you can play this version. Are you on the lifesteal one? Gab one. Okay, that is going to present that presents its own issues with Senya. I think the 80 obviously has got to go. That's effectiveness. Alright, Seagull, if you want more help on Senya, message me because this is a character that is so difficult to build. I think that this is playable, but the biggest problem that you're going to have is you're going to not have sustain because you didn't build either lifesteal set or the lifesteal exclusive equipment here. And then also, you have no effect resistance, which means that there's a lot of matchups you can't play her in. And then also, it's hard to recommend playing the character because Abyssal is a character, and she does still see some play. It's weird. Not everything that should be seeing play is seeing play, and vice versa. But yeah, like I said, message me for Senya. Senya is like the one character I don't like doing in these segments, because it's like, holy hell, I'll be here for like 20 minutes if I tell you everything that needs to change on her. How long do I do reviews? I usually do reviews for, we've been doing this for about 15-20 minutes. I usually go for about 2.5 to 3 hours on reviews because that's about all I could do before, you know, my sanity and my voice give out. So about another 2 hours or so. Also need to change the music, man. That's a problem. E7 music is not exactly the best. It's not conducive to the not conducive to this stuff. The other thing that's also really rough, by the way, is that the other thing that's really rough about this stuff, or the OST, is that the good tracks in the OST I can't play on YouTube. Just so frustrating. I can't play Promise and stuff like that. I was on One Shot here with Melissa. Hey, Fat Dubsky, thank you for the follow. Solly's theme is good? I don't know. I think this one is very good. This is Vivian's theme. I use this in a lot of my videos. This is like Vivian's theme from Game of Princes. I think this is such a good song. Damage is impressive on Melissa, but like, it's Melissa. I know it's gonna sound like a cop-out answer, but like, it's Melissa. Okay, probably this one. This is probably not the best piece because Melissa's made a paper. Like, you don't want any defense on her whatsoever. So you have a bunch of wasted stats here also. Melissa's pure glass cannon. Like, you shouldn't be trying to get any, like, we got some health here. Like, this is fine for right now. But if you want to pick up percentage points, like ring and body are just like filled with a lot of stuff that doesn't do anything for you. Yeah, and then obviously this too. Hey, what's going on, Lucian? I kind of fell asleep last night during stream. I don't know if you commented on my gala last night, but I reposted a chat. Alright, no problem. On the top of your head, do you know the stat line for Rebellious Nuker Rimuro against Rand, Senya, Lilia's defenses? No, I don't. Not off the top of my head. It's probably closer to what I'm playing right now, but faster. It's probably less HP. It's probably like 13k HP, but like way faster than what I'm playing. But with like similar offensive stats. It might be even more. It might be even more, like 3,500 attack. Rimuru is on Luna's stat line, so like his attack like doesn't really cap out that high. Like he's never gonna break 4k unless like you like build him with absolutely zero bulk. Alright, so we have a Shaltir. This looks fine, except for obviously the crit chance, but we have imprints to fix that. I think we're looking good here. I think that's a brick. It's on crit. It's on attack percentage as your necklace. You want this necklace to be crit damage percentage. You really don't want this to be attack percentage. It's not very good. This piece is fine, even with the ER. Like, we probably repurpose this, but like some ER is not the end of the world here. Oh, this piece is great. And then this one's acceptable, I think. Yeah, you just want to go crit damage necklace here. You want to get a crit damage necklace. I know it's going to make things even more awkward with the fact that this is a very high crit chance. So what piece can we change here that's got bad crit chance? 15 here, 6 here, 16 here. You might have to change the sword to rebound, to recalculate what you need. But the necklace has got to go. Just use the Ike's BGM? I could, but I don't want to. I never want to risk it, Colonel. I never want to risk it. Does Kana do it and get away with it? I'm curious. Does Kana actually do it and get away with it? Because if that's the case, then like maybe I might try it. Alright, so we have a Little Queen Charlotte here. This is a Cleave LQC. I think we might need to be a little bit faster. I've always thought this was like a 250 speed character. But I think for right now, this is probably pretty good. Like, we look like we're in the ballpark with our stats. Like, we've got Tachi. We have enough bulk where we can take a hit between our passive and that. This, like I said, off rip, this looks good. By the way, this necklace here, this is more propaganda for why you need to be playing Nightmare Raid, because you get pieces like this constantly. Yeah, I think we're good with this LQC. I think this is a good LQC. And if you're hitting a dark unit, you have the requisite critical hit chance too, so... Yeah, I think this is only good versus dark units, but that's all you're playing against anyway. We're 25 minutes back. Ooh, okay. Alright. Alright, so we have another Senya here. Good bulk, good defense, good speed. Alright, this looks good. Like, I'm already, like, off the rip. Like, we have broken set here. So we can maybe shore that up to pick up some bonus stats. Let's see. Alright, so that's, like, essentially like 43% health. Alright, this is pretty good. Really good. Okay, I see why we went this. That's a really hard piece to replace. Jeez, dude, that's Penna roll health. That's like 50 something percent. Okay. High defense. This one you might want to consider changing just to chase more flat health. But I wouldn't fault you for keeping this one. lot of defense also. This is like 40-something% defense. Jeez. Yeah, I think you're good with keeping this as is. The Senya. No problem. I think that this is, yeah. I think this is fine. If I was going to change anything, it's probably the necklace. But I think this is good otherwise. Tehu? 75 probably should get changed out. Ooh. That's a really strong 75, though. Ooh. This is actually kind of crazy how strong this is for a 75. And we have a swap up here. We have another swap here. I think you definitely could find something a little bit stronger than this in the ring slot. This one's not bad either. I think this is pretty good, actually, for Teyu. I don't like having characters this, like, glass cannon-y, but I recognize that that's what this character is there for. Like, he's meant to take the turn after Politis and go ham, or make a cut, and if they don't deal with him, then you just kind of roll them. I think that, like I said, the ring's the only thing that feels really wrong. Like, my brain says change the 75. But, like, this is really nuts for a 75. Like, this is really nuts for a 75. So if you want to keep it, you can. Spirit Eye Celine. We're a little slow, but otherwise I think we're alright. We have a lot of stats here that's wasted. Dude, people with these purples today. Jeez, bro. Alright. The body we definitely want to change. Where are we getting all this health from? Alright, the boot. Yeah. Do you want to change the boot also? I know it gives a lot of attack, but like, HP is so bad on this character. It's actually detrimental to build HP in this character. Some is okay, right? Like, if you have like, you know, 8% here and like 6% there, like, it might be alright. But like, you really can't have high health on this character. It's actually bad for you to have high health on this character. This one also feels a little bit... It feels okay, right? I think I would rather have flat attack than the defense on this thing, but even then, I'm not like thrilled with this ring. I think it's these two is what we're changing out. Ring boots. I think we're changing it, and then also this body, because like it gives low on the stats that we actually want, and high on the things that we don't want. Yeah, speed or flat attack would be better. Yeah. I definitely think the body goes, and I definitely think the boots go, and then it's kind of dealer's choice on ring. Yeah, that's definitely serviceable, Teyu. All right, we have Elena. We got the minimum prerequisite speed, and our ER looks good. I think at a glance, this looks serviceable. What can we improve, if anything? 16 speed, kind of hard to replace. Good ER, kind of hard to replace. Good speed, ER. We don't use F on this character, so that could be flat health if you wanted it, but there's not really a reason. So it's serviceable. Yeah, so this Elena is definitely serviceable and usable. And at this point, like, it's just a matter of if I get a piece of gear that looks similar with better subs, just swapping it out. Because, like, you hit all the basic, like, check marks around 15-15, bulk split, 230 plus speed. 220 plus ER, like you're in the ballpark for like basically everything on this character. I think that's fine. I think you just, if you're looking to, you know, upgrade your stuff, like, oh, I got a red piece of gear that gives 16 speed and like 14 ER, right? That's all you can really ask for at this point on this Elena. Yeah, well, the ring was also not reforged. Alright, so we move on to last piece, Corinne. Alright, I don't even have to see anymore. I saw 295 speed. This is a flex. I don't like this artifact on this character. I actually don't think it's good. I think you're better off playing with your crit chance. I think you are better off playing a Symbol of Unity. If you are willing to tank some of your crit chance, then I would consider going Manica. 20, 21, 19, 16, 17. Damn, bro, why can't my last piece be this fast? Damn, bro, you know what I mean? Alright, we got a Last Rider Crow. Okay, HP's kind of low. ER is also kind of low. But we're on Revenge. Okay. So, this looks like it's serviceable out the gate. And just as a glance, the most obviously wrong thing is the 75. And I think the only thing that is really probably going to hold this build back before I dive into it is probably that this just the quality of the subs is not high. It's going to probably be like high teens, low 20s. Okay, definitely change this. Like, I know you want speed and health, but like 26k is real low for Last Rider Crow in the end game area. So if we're looking to improve our win rate, we need to kind of bump this up. Like, crit damage is nothing for you, attack does nothing for you. This is the hardest piece to build for Last Rider Crow, by the way. I think the sword is so impossibly difficult to get on him. Because he literally could only play one stat line. And that is health, health percentage, effect resistance, and speed. Like, that literally, they're the only four subs he can use on this spot. Yep. Yeah, no, we definitely don't want this one. Try and get a stronger one. This is good. I think we could swap our effect resistance or effectiveness with ER here. Pick up 8 ER here. Good body piece. This piece is actually not that bad either. This piece is... Oh, actually, hold on. 79. It looked good at a glance, and then I started to think about this, and I'm like, no. Okay, 79, no. It's usable, right? Like, we have the right subs, they're just low. I think it's usable. Right? Like, why couldn't this be like 450 flat health? I would be so much more accepting of this. So this is one we can improve. We could keep it, but we improve it. We definitely are getting rid of the... You definitely get rid of your 2 health pieces, though. See, like, this one, I actually don't fault you on this one that badly. Right? We converted a 1 roll to speed, which is, like, whatever. But, like, all of our subs are relevant. Right? They're not high, but they're relevant. And then this one is, like, 30% health. Yeah, I think it's just your health set pieces are just not strong. You would be better off just going, like, 2-piece, like, hit set with, like, 40% HP on both subs than just choosing the health set. As weird as that sounds. I'm not saying play hit set. I'm just saying that these 2 pieces are just... They're not where they need to be. They need to be much stronger. When I get to the bottom, also, Dragon Slayer, so help me God if I click this Para and it's actually just a flex. Because you just love to you love to come and post speed characters in here. Yup, it's just a flex. Alright, Leica. We're a little slow. Our damage is good, but we're a little slow. But I can't ever, like, throw somebody under the bus for being slow. Alright. We're on Torrent. This is just like... This Leica is fine. It looks like it's just a matter of speed. This actually could be better. These boots could be better because you have 25% worth of stats that are irrelevant. Because this character has no bulk. You don't want to play any bulk. It's like it's wasted. Same thing here, right? Like if you wanted to, if you could definitely improve a little bit here. Find something that's like a faster ring, right? Because like most of the primary bulk of our stats is in health here. This one also, right? Like low speed, primary bulk of the stats is in critical hit chance. So like we could change this. This is probably the biggest change. Like if you change this with a Torrent Necklace crit hit damage main stat and it had like 14 speed, right? And like the rest of the stats are like whatever, like that would be already a massive improvement, right? You'd be at 250. You really want like at like 260 if you can get her there, 255, 260. This one's kind of low. And again, we got the bulk of our stats are kind of not really there. 14, yeah. I definitely, it looks like you're somebody who can't farm Katie's. This definitely looks like an I can't farm Katie's angle. In which case, like, let me know. I'll see if I can help you. I already did a Katie's guide, but I think it's the torrent pieces have they have mid to low speed, and they have a lot of wasted stats, and then also the body. So I think it's the two torrent pieces, the body. The boot is also another one where I would consider it, but I think you can keep it because it's 20 crit chance, but probably still would consider swapping it out. Hanami. Okay, so very slow on Galililius. Portrait is fine. Damage is fine. It's just our speed is low. So on a Reforge, this one's probably a little low on a Reforge. I would never tell you to get rid of a piece like this. I think I would have gone. I think going a 3-2 split is always the best on these 88 pieces where you could choose it. But you went a 3-1-1, which we just got to live with that. This one has no speed on it. And 2 dead stats. Three, honestly, with the defense. I would change your body for sure. I mean, the thing is, like, Dragon Slayer, like, I appreciate, like, you coming through, but I'm just, like, when I'm having these streams where it's, like, to try to help people, like, just coming in to, like, just flex, like, top speed is, like, it doesn't really do anything. This piece is actually, like, really good. Wow, your ring rolled insane. 2 dead stats, but like 29 crit damage is kind of high. You could eventually swap this out. This might be better on a different character. This one has 1 dead stat. It's also attack percentage. Yeah, change your boots. And then this one has a bunch of flat HP. Yeah. All right. So I think we're keeping the helmet. We're keeping the sword, potentially. And I think we're scrapping everything else on this, Hanami. I think that's, like, what... Like, these are the things that are, like, keepable. Right? And then you look at this, and it's got 2 dead stats. Like, 2.5 dead stats. Like, defense is okay, but not great. We have no speed, which we really need on this character. We need speed boots, right? Crit damage is high, so we can keep this if we really wanted to, but still 2 dead stats. And then this is no speed and a lot of health, which health actually lowers our damage on this character. So that's also not pretty much a miss here. Yeah, it's just too much HP. All right, we got a Landy. At a glance, this looks fine. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we got attack here. This one's a little bit low on gear score, but certainly usable. All right. This one is... Actually, I would consider swapping the flat health here for defense percentage, because I think it's 14% looking at a glance, I think it's 14% defense. Alternatively, you could swap the 2 speed for 8 defense. That's another thing you could do. I think that one's okay. We have a broken set here. I would definitely try to complete the immunity set here. Yeah, I think I would try to, like, there's a lot of defense to lose, I get it, but like I would probably go immunity boots with attack percentage. Like this piece is like already on the line, right, for where I would want this character to be, because I want this character to be very high, like 95, 100 equipment score plus if I can get it. So this one's already like on the line. So I think I'm looking to change this for immunity and making some smart swaps, but otherwise I think this is good, Nobi. Alright, so ATK with his quick flex. Ah, that's actually decent. That said, I'm like kind of over critical hit chance in 2024. I'm like kind of over it. The crowd already covered one of yours earlier. This is a good last piece, Corinne. Penetration set would be better if we could get it, but yeah, okay, I see why. 22 and 17. Yeah, I think this is good. Normally you want 3,000 attack on this character, and you have 3,500, which is way over. But it makes up for the fact that we don't have pen set. I think this is good. This is a good last piece. Yeah. Mysterious. I believe this is Joe, right? Is this you, Joe? Am I mistaken? This is your user, right? Bellion. Okay. Your defense is a little low. And I think everything else is really good on this, actually. I think your defense is a little low. And I know you have 50% critical hit chance, which doesn't seem like it's great. Because, like, I play, like, 85 or so. But, like, you have a chance to get here, right? So you have a 1/3 chance to get 50% crit rate. So, like, in reality, this thing really has, like, 60-something% crit rate. So if you wanted to boost the crit rate, you could. I think we want to change this one. This one doesn't really do a lot for us. I know we got speed on this, but, like, I would rather get crit chance here and health. I would rather get a piece with a fat amount of HP and crit chance here than the speed. This one is... I think we can make a swap for health here for defense if it's 14% or less. Otherwise, I'd probably switch to something different. I think we try to make that swap for defense, though. I think this piece is alright. I think this piece is alright. This piece is also alright. This one not so much. Okay. I think I'm changing the boots and the sword, and I'm swapping on the helmet. And then I think we're good. Okay. Yeesh. Alright. Okay. Well, that's just RNG, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Ragtag, but that's just how it is. Dude, that's all I can say. Game's RNG. The quicker you accept it, the better your mental will feel. If you're ever frustrated with a game, guys, just take a break, bro. Like there's nothing wrong with just putting a game on maintenance mode and just logging in, collecting your daily rewards, and logging out. There's literally nothing wrong with that. If it's for your mental health, you just do it. Yeah, but like the thing is, like, Dragon, this is a place of learning. Like you don't have to like flex on somebody for no reason, right? So we got here a Gala. It's a little slow, but we're on Destro. Oh, this is the one from yesterday. Okay, this is the Lucian one. I think this is a Gala where if you have a game plan, it's very strong. Like, I think ER Gala is terrifying. I think if you play this Gala with a knight with Bastion of Perlucia on it, it is actually a monster that is insanely difficult to kill. I go HP percentage boost Rebellion. Yeah. This is if you are playing this Gala with Bastion of Perlucia, then I think as like a knight, I think this is like insane. Yeah, see, Soccer, that's what I'm saying. They're supposed to be fun. This is why when people ask me for selectors and stuff, I will always mention in my videos, like, Epic 7 is a game played for first and foremost, because people will come to me and say, like, I want Judge Kisei. Is Judge Kisei good? And I'll say no. And then they'll get discouraged because they don't want to play the game without Judge Kisei. And I'm like, then take Judge Kisei. And they're like, but it's bad. And I'm like, well, then, like, you're not going to play the game without Judge Kisei, so it's better for you to take the character you want to play, even if it's bad, if it will get you to play the game. Like, there's no point in you taking, like, Spectre Tenebria or, like, Martial Artist Ken when they're, like, the best choices if you don't enjoy playing them and you're not going to play them. So what's the point? You think the neck could be better? The neck could be better, yes. This one also could be slightly better. That's a swap up. Yeah, this is like a piece quality thing, man. Like this one I think we could do a bit better. Yeah. I think that, like, I just think this is just a matter of, like, you have a core character. You just need to slowly iterate on the pieces. The necklace is definitely the weakest piece here, I think. Like, I think you're also on attack percentage on this. Like, you could realistically chase, like, the crit damage puts you at cap, though. So I understand why you went that way. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm fighting the train for 30 minutes to the service reset. Are we talking about Nikkei? Alright, so we'll move on to Candy here. So we have good bowl, or good attack, I think. Oh, we're on Unity 70. Let's fucking go. I think this looks great. I mean, it's Unity, so we take what we can get. Alright, I love this. I think this is great. I think this is... Candy, I think this is a great Spectre. I want this Spectre, bro. I should play this Spectre. I should switch to this build. This build looks sweet. I'm gonna put this one in the folder. There we go. I think that's a sweet build. Alright. Well, what's wrong with the event? Are you just talking about how difficult it is in general? Yo, let's go on Slot. My weekend has been alright. It's been a little bit exhausted. I don't know, I'm just tired from just, like, traveling. Hey, Sharfade with the hydrate. Alright. We'll get actual water in our system. I'm holding the picture entirely wrong. Alright, Aravi. I feel like our HP's low. 44. Okay, we got no HP here, so this is probably gonna have to get changed. Like, the thing about playing Robbie is that we gotta have Giga HP on everything. Same thing here. 19 speed. Cool. Where's our HP? Cool. Where's our HP? HP. Okay. I think when I played this character, did I play HP neck? I think I played HP neck. Okay, so we have a bunch of health here, but like we have attack, which doesn't do much. Defense is okay, and then our damage stats are low. I think that the boots are not the best. Not a box of bees. That's actually a good use. Thank you for the follow. This one has a bunch of attack on it, which we don't want either. So this is not super good either. Yeah, like we like only this one. This is the only one I'm like I really like is this piece. Yeah, like the rest of these are like we went a lot of attack and a lot of speed on our pieces when we should have gone for a lot of HP, crit chance, crit damage. Yeah, see what Meep is saying. For a counter Ravi at 150 speed, he's got 30k HP. Like we just didn't chase HP. We dumped too much into defense and attack. I mean, defense you want like around like 1350, which like you're not that much over on, right? But like we really didn't focus HP at all. So I think that's what you want to focus on. Or at least put it on the back burner, because I really don't think Apocalypse Robbie's good anywhere. They really made sure that they didn't want this character to be good. They have made like nearly every single buff and new character that has come out in like the last like year. They want to make sure it absolutely destroys this character and makes it so it can never see the light of day. Oddly enough, the only character that this character absolutely dumpsters that's meta is like Laia. Like, this character absolutely just murders Laia and Blood Moon Haze, though. I think that's really funny. Like, it murders top tiers and it loses to literally every other character in the game. Alright, we got a Milim. We got a counter Milim. Wait, no, we don't have a counter. We have a bruiser Milim. Interesting. Are we on lifesteal? Yeah, we are. So what's the logic, Sudoku, for not going counter or going lifesteal? Like, I think you would want to commit to one of those instead. That's my opinion. I think I would keep your pen set gear. These are actually pretty good pieces. Right? Yeah, these are actually pretty decent pieces. I would move over to counter or lifesteal if I was you. Like, this is a 78, which is not great. This one on a Reforge is actually a lot of damage. But, and this one's okay. This is an okay piece, right? I think I'm moving, if I'm you, I'm changing these 4 pieces out. Like, boots, body, helmet, ring. I'm changing these out for either lifesteal or counter set. Your choice. Oh, okay. You just want to be tanky outlast your opponent, yeah. Okay, so you have the same logic that I do. Like, I haven't changed my Milim in a while, but this is basically what you're looking for. This is the same idea, right? I'm just trying to sit there and outlast people with my counters and my built-in lifesteal on S1. It's on the screen. Channel 4554 on global. I only do 1 per person, so choose wisely. If I did multiple per person, we would literally be here forever. Alright, move on to Lucifer here. Did I look at Iscarioti? I'll look at that in a second. We're good. Alright, so the most important stat on Jacko is not the one, I've said this before, right? That most people don't look at is this right here. 220 speed is really, really pivotal on this character. I think you have to play this character, have her at that speed or higher. From everything I've watched and everything that people have told me, if we're not at 220 speed, we don't have the necessary speed requirements to guarantee a cut on the S2 here. So it's got to be 220. And your damage is good after that. And we're on pen set, so looks good to me. No problem. Did I already do it in this scary audio one? I'm just double checking. I don't believe I did. I know I did one for Seagull already. Alright. Your speed is very high, and your attack is very high, and your effectiveness is very low. Alright. Why is our effectiveness so low? Hello? Oh. You change your body. You're already 10 speed faster than where you need to be on Sid, so the 15 here doesn't matter as much. Get more effectiveness. Same thing here. Get effectiveness. This one at least has attack and some, like, effectiveness. So, like, I think it's these. I'm also confused. Like, I don't think Torrent does anything. I also don't think Torrent really does a lot, but, like, you want the set because you have fast pieces for it, so I would rather be on hit set, but like the helmet and the body, I think you could probably do a bit better here. We need effectiveness. Like this is way too low of an effectiveness score for this character. We need to be up around 200. Yeah, Torrent doesn't really do a lot. I'm assuming he just wanted to complete the set because they're fast pieces. Oh, okay. You didn't know where the button was. That's my bad. I already looked at Shuma. I'm good with this, actually. I think that one of the biggest lies that was told to me about Pirate Captain Flan is that she needed like 3,200 attack or whatever when I first built her. And I'm like, dude, this character's attack doesn't matter. The only thing that matters with this character is bulk to survive and effectiveness to make sure that she hits the thing. And then some speed. So this being on this plus Protset. You know, Protset seems like such an MLM on this thing. 23 speed. Bro, 23 on Protset. Bro. Bro, you could just... Do you understand? Like, you could have the most insane Protset Benimaru. I'm good with this, though. I think this is fine. You think she needs at least 2.8k attack? What's the logic? I'll be real with you, like, what's the logic? Because, like, you won't do a lot of damage, but, like, at the same time, like, if I just keep you stunned forever, I'm good. We want Def on here. Dude, I like that. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a... Never mind, hold on. This is a brick. That's a brick. That's a brick. We throw this away. We changed this one. This is the one. Your neck wasn't a brick. Your neck like also was like 19 speed. That's a brick. Oh, God damn it. What is your brick? What? That's not a brick. 11's not a brick. 17's a brick. Yeah, we're changing the necklace, Shuma. Hey, Clevy. What's good? All right. Dude, this is like... This is so much purple, and you know what? It's fine. Really? You went with the Elegiac Candle? Why? Okay. I will never not play this character on Guiding Light. I think that this is so MLM. Don't give me the excuse you don't have one, because the banner for Guiding Light is up right now. Oh, it's for GVG. That's right. You're GVG focused main only now. 20 average. Yeah, 20 average. Yeah, okay. Yeah, look, this looks good to me, sir. Wait, hold on. We can actually crit on this character. What the? What the fuck? Clevy, what the fuck? What is this? We have like incidental crit chance like randomly on pieces, right? Like this one, right? And we was like, yeah, we go crit next so we can actually do damage. The hell? Is 11 a brick? Is it actually a brick? If you have one roll and crit chance and you started with a high roll, it's not a brick. It's 3 rolls? Alright, well fine. Then it's a brick. I didn't look at it close enough, bro. I'm sorry. It's still not... It's still 99 and it's a 99 brick. That means that you yeah, okay, so you had like 108 or something, right? Fine, it's a brick. Yeah, this has to be a combo tech. It has to be. I think this is really sweet though. It's better than Minac. Minac's trash. Kashik from yesterday. We have another Milo. This looks good to me. Okay, yeah. I think this is a good meal. Dude, no imprints either? Crazy. Relaxing. We got a winter. Speed is looking alright. We got some less than desirable 78s, but I'm sure they probably have Giga Crack speed. Our effectiveness is low. We'll take a look at what we got here. We're on the armament. I would not play the armament, actually. I used to think that this was really, really strong. Right? The armament. Instead, you want to be playing... I don't even know. Do I even have winter gear? You want to be playing Alabastron. The reason for this is because it gives you not only the effectiveness, but when you use the S3, not only we get the 2-turn stun, but you place down another debuff on top of them. So if they're on Potion Bot, like Death Deal Array, they can't get a guaranteed cleanse out of it. So I think you want to be playing Alabastron. Alright, so let's see. So this is going to fuse into 17, which I'm good with. Like, crit damage is kind of eh. But I'm okay with for 17 speed. This one's pretty poor. We definitely want to change this one out. 16 speed. I think this one is playable for right now. Obviously, you'll eventually want to replace it. But for 16 speed is playable. This one is pretty not good, I feel like. So, like, attack doesn't do much for us. It's only 10 speed, and it's only the 15 effectiveness. Like, this is realistically, like, you got 1 roll in speed, 1 roll in effectiveness, and we gave up a bunch of other quality stuff as a result. So you definitely want to change this one out. Like, you can keep the Benimaru one, but this one, not so much. This is great. This one is a little suspect. I think you would rather have a pair of boots that gives health, defense, effectiveness, crit chance. I think we could do a little bit better here. But I think so overall it's helmet, or I'm sorry, necklace, helmet, and boots are probably what we're looking to change. Brick emote where? We need one. We're gonna end up needing a brick emote. Yep. Alright, I need to commission a brick emote. Alright, time to hit up Etchy and be like, can I get a brick emote? Alright. Chat, I don't play this character. At a glance, it looks okay. Brick free to play emote, okay. I'll be real with you, I would rather swap the attack to ER. Any ER is good ER on this character. That's 2 that we're missing here. That's 3 we're missing here. You know what's the sad thing is? Like, swapping this defense to flat you can't, it's a body, damn. 5 here. This piece is actually kind of solid. This piece is actually really good on this character because he's Scorpio. This one, I think I changed the ring. I know there's a lot of attack and defense, but like, you gotta remember you're on the worst stat line in the game for defense. So like 24% defense on the stat line is like really like 19, 20. Like you actually just doesn't scale well. And it's already under where I'd want to be, which is 90. Again, it's a lot of attack though, I guess. I guess this one's okay. It's not great. It's okay. Yeah, so definitely I think the ring goes. And I think you make this swap to like ER. I think I want more ER. Man, this character's hard to evaluate because I just don't think he's good. He will live, that's the main goal. I could give you mine, but for comparison. Okay. Yeah, just post it in the chat and then you can take a look at it. Why did I open a high quality mold and a pilgrim mold and I got Anis in both? I'm sorry. That's just how it goes, man. That's how molds go in Nikke. Look, just be happy you got Anis, bro. We like her. She's good. She's actually a playable 4-star in that game. Alright. High Q. Good speed, good damage. Yeah, this is good. Torrent set, Wind Rider. I don't really think I have to take too much of a gander at these pieces. Like, we're probably good. We got ER where it matters, like this one, right? This piece is actually a little bit, like, okay, right? It's not great, but we could keep it. We could play it. This piece is also, I think, like, playable. Like, your Torrent pieces are definitely your weakest link. Did I already look at one from Shinrox, or was that last night? I did already look at one from Shinrox. I looked at Elena already. I looked at one from the Crow. Zeth, I know I haven't. This character usually wants Torrent, and you want base speed. Like, speed doesn't really do anything on this character right now. Unless you're trying to play this for PvE, but in which case you would have had it on, like, Daydream Joker. Great piece. You don't need speed, I would just swap it for damage. This piece, the body is not good on this character. We swapped speed on this. This one's also not good because we swapped speed onto it and then effectiveness. So body's out, necklace is out. This piece is fine, I guess. Right? It's not like amazing, but it's fine. And then you don't want speed boots. You want to change these for attack boots. Well, BBK is just a pure straight damage dealer. No problem. Yeah. You want it, you don't want speed on this character. You just want to hit hard. Yeah, I would definitely change your boots. Body and necklace, I think, are the things we're trying to change here. You could go ER if you want, but like it's not 100% necessary. Like, I don't believe Lucina, who's my guildmate, plays ER on BBK. And he's got the best BBK I know. He's the best BBK player I know. He plays that character all the time in Emperor. That's like his whole account is built around BBK. Yeah, but the thing is, that's all this character is this character is a cleaver. Like, you can't play BBK as anything other than cleave unless you want to go the route that like Soft plays. Like, the only other playstyle for a BBK is how Soft plays it, which is like 2500 attack, like 250 crit damage, and then like 20k health, like 1500 defense on counter set with Dust Devil. Like, if you want to play Bruiser BBK, you could go for that. But that's a completely different build than Speed set. Like, Speed BBK is just straight up, I'm trying to deal a lot of damage. I don't care about speed, I'm just trying to hit you hard. Hey, the great one. Yo, your HP is great on Morp. What the All right. This looks great from a just an observer standpoint. This looks so good. What the hell? Yeah, the 1% here don't matter. I think you could swap the flat defense here, Meep, and pick up some percentage points, right? I think you pick up like maybe like 20 defense. Like it's a nitpicking thing, but I think it's if you wanted it. It's fine. I'm looking at the swap on the speed, and I'm wondering if it's just worth it to chase flat health instead. Like, is 187 versus picking up another 250 HP? Like, isn't that... Also, we could take crit damage here. I don't know. Like, the swap on that one, I'm not 100% sure on. Yeah, some of these are like this is like a little borderline, but like I think we let it slide because it's got perfect subs, right? And the health is pretty solid on it overall. I mean, it's Mort at the end of the day, right? Like we're not trying to put like Giga Premium stuff on Mort. I think this looks good though. Yeah, I think it's just a couple of choice swaps here to just kind of really like get the min-max value out of it. No, Mort does not deserve anything. I put too much faith in that man. When is Mort even draftable?
Here. Take away the bodies.
The only time Mort has been good, in my opinion, is in the same draft as Last Rider Crow. It's the only time I use him. When I used to play him, I played, I think... the only person that plays Mort, or at least played Mort at a high level, was Suri. It's the only person that I am aware of. I base my Mort off of Suri. And yours is basically like the same stats as mine, but you have about like 1,000 more HP. But the thing is, and you have more crit damage. I think I had like 255, 260 crit damage, but I was on Lifesteal. And I played him on Crown of Glory. So that way he had a defined niche. Like I basically was picking him, because he naturally has counter anyway. So I was picking him into all AoE comps and just kind of hosing people that way. By going, okay, you AoE me, I steal your souls, it does no damage, I press S3, I full heal, right? I get my enrage buff, I sit on my crit resist, and I just tank through all the AoE stuff, and then eventually I get back around, I press S3, and I heal back to full. And like, that was literally how I was using him, was just to slowly injure my opponents out of the game, while making it so their primary damage dealers didn't do anything, because they were all AoE. Bastion of Pelusia, yeah. I used to play the Lifesteal more. It actually might have some gear still on him. Yeah, see? Like, I just had some random Lifesteal pieces on it. See? Crown. With the buff here. So... It's not that. It was definitely a thing I played when Landy was like really good, like last October, right? With Last Rider Crowd. That meta, I played the hell out of Mort because he was so good into those comps. The Squaria. Okay. Oh, man. This is a rough one, dude. Anytime I see Lifesteal, Last Rider Crowd, my heart goes out to you because it's so hard to build. I'll be real with you. I think you have to stop chasing the ER to get the health. This body could be put to such better use on another character, and I know it. That's the thing that sucks. Oh my god, dude. This one too. Dude, this ring is crazy. Alright. Alright, I see what we were going for here. I'll be real with you. I would rather play a 190 speed lifesteal Last Rider Crow with more HP and more ER than a 20401. I would change your body and I would change your necklace and give these lifesteal pieces to somebody who actually needs speed as a broken set. That's my opinion. Because, like, I don't know if you're not getting a lot of health out of this one, right? Like, we're getting speed out of this and a bunch of middling stats, right? You think it's drop immunity for Bastion or Pollution is what Meep's saying? But that ring is crazy, bro. That's another alternative. I think what Meep is saying is also valid. You could change your immunity pieces for health. That is another route you could go. I think the path of least resistance is the one I'm talking about. But if you have cracked health pieces in these slots, you could swap them. Like, if we could give up immunity set to pass over 28k or get close to 28k, I would do it in a heartbeat. Yeah, I actually agree with Meep on this one. I think playing him on Bastion or Pollution might be pretty good. I think we're at a point now where, like, our Arius holders in the format are like, Arwell, Senya, Albedo, and then, like, Carmen. And then Ambitious Tywin. Like, those ones. Alright, so Skull Knight here with OBL. Your ER is a little low. Definitely need to get that ER up. Okay, I think we could do a little bit better than this one. This has a lot of effectiveness in ER. I think this is like an okay piece after Reforge, actually. This is like really high. Score. Okay. ER. Yeah, we just need more ER is what it comes down to. Yeah. Yeah, you need to get a couple, like, one or two, like, good pieces with ER, right? Like, you could drop your effectiveness a little bit. Like, I know people always say 80. Like, I know Genazot always says, like, 80. I play, like, 50 or 60, and, like, it's okay. Like, I still nag people with 56. Right? Like, I think the ER is more important than anything else on this character. Having some effectiveness is good. I think it's, like, a bonus. So, like, my advice would be definitely change the sword out, but, like, we really, really, really need to get some ER in here. Like, we have one imprint, so that's 9, you're at 162. Right? So, like, you need to find a way to pick up, like, another 40 ER somewhere amongst your pieces. Right? So, we'd have to kind of plan accordingly where we're getting the stuff from. Alright. Wolf I already looked at before. Big Mark. Hey, there's the Celine. You're too fast, Big Mark. You're too fast. Probably on speed boots. Yeah. Okay. Change you want to change your speed boots. Alright. This one looks good. This looks good. A lot of attack. Okay. Alright, I think we prioritize attack really highly on these pieces. Like, this piece is actually good. But, like, see how you've prioritized attack here really high? I would instead change your helmet to something that prioritizes crit damage, and I would change your boots to attack percentage and have them prioritize crit damage and speed. I think that's how I would go about it. Like, you could definitely start with changing the boots, because, like, 225 is, like, no man's land, I feel like, on speed set. Like, I think having just, like, 180 something is, like, fine. You just wanna, like, have her be like, I personally like playing her chunky. You don't have to. Like, but I noticed that she had 14k, you kind of probably already do. But like, we're just trying to just do big damage. That's it. We just want to do big damage on our S2. We got another one here. It's like a similar situation, isn't it? Yep, speed. See, this one's a bit harder because we're not in the 220 range. Where going from 225 to 180 is super clean, easy swap. This one's a bit harder because if you try to swap, you're in like the 160s now, and that's obviously too slow. So you need to pick up speed somewhere else. So body is definitely a no-go. Like, you've wasted a lot of stats here. That's fine. This piece is okay. This piece is fine with a swap. But the thing is, you have to swap defense to something like actually worthwhile, because like swapping defense, like swapping this up to 8% defense is like almost non-existent. It's like super not worth. I'm not keen on this one. I think you want to change your ring. Like 20% defense. Like, this is why this stat line is ass, guys. Because like 20% defense is like really like 14. It'd be like 15 or 16% on another stat. So like when you look at it that way, like this is not super good. Like, look, we have 20% defense on this piece right here, right? And then we have 5% here. Do we have defense on any other piece? Yeah. So, and then we have 8% here. So we have 33% defense, right? And you get 310 from the body piece, right? So really so we have 629 defense with 33% bonus defense on this character. That's how little defense actually matters on this character. That's why, like, when you see it, it looks good on paper, but then when you realize who it's on, you're like, oh, it's actually garbage. So like, I think the ring goes, right? And I think the body goes. And I think you want to try to convert these to attack percentage boots. Oakland, that's what I've been saying for a while. Like, people are like Genazod has like said in the past he doesn't know why he's like, I've said to him like, oh, I hate this character because it has Scorpio Thief stat lines. And he's like, oh, Scorpio Thief has great stat lines. Like, if you look at Jenna's reviews for how he reviews Scorpio Thieves, he's always like, this stat line is great. If you ever look at how I view that stat line, I'm like, this stat line is horrible. Because I view characters from their weakest point, and then I think he views it the opposite. Like, it's not like a knock against him, it's just we fundamentally, the way we perceive things is different. I look at how do I beat this thing, or how is this thing bad, and then try to find the upside. And I think he looks at it the other way. He looks at it as, how is this thing good, and then tries to find a downside. Yes. Atsu, I've been literally begging for it. I've been begging for it. If they change Scorpio Thief, like, they could literally go and shave off like 30 base HP and give me 20 base defense. I would take it in a heartbeat. It fixes so many problems with so many characters in the game. Exactly. Their health stat is outrageous, but their defense is so bad. It would make it would not. But like, I wouldn't have to like look at these like Chaerons that are like busting their ass for like 1110 defense. There's somebody earlier who posted one that was like 1109 defense, and he like literally put everything into defense. I'm like, cool. It doesn't do anything because the stat line's trash. All right, Goof, this is definitely like a troll build. I appreciate whenever I see when you post something, because you post the weird stuff. Oh my god. No way this helmet's it. No shot this helmet's it. 35 yard, also this is not it. I'm okay with this. Not that one either. I'm okay with this one too. Alright, I think we changed ring helmet body. You changed the helm? Okay. Let me see real fast if I can skim down. Was it down here? Okay, we didn't post it. Okay. I think this is funny though. What do you mean by oathing, ATK? Who else is oathing Kikra if we get oath characters? Are you talking about like grailing them? Like in... Oh, okay, oathing. Oh, if you would you marry them? Ah, bro, that's a hard thing, bro. Because like Sirmia is my favorite, but I don't know if I would marry Sirmia. You can in-game marry a character. You can marry more than one? Oh no. Tamamo would kill me. Suchi, let's see what we got here. I think you're slow for speed build. I think you would be better off focusing on life. If you're gonna stay at this speed point, I think you're better off on lifesteal. Otherwise, I think if you want to stay speed set, you're better off focusing for a faster Selene. And if you don't want to play lifesteal but stay at this speed point, I think you're better off focusing for like a different set like Destro that mathematically gives more. To lean into the fact that this gives lifesteal now. So this has health, so that's not a good sign. This gives health, so definitely the body goes. The body is gone. You definitely get rid of the body. This also gives a bunch of health and defense, so this is gone. It's an 80, so you eventually want to change it. Nah, the boots are not good either. Yeah, it is. Pen set is definitely better. So I would change your torrent set pieces for pen. I would change your boots. Change your body. And I'd change it. Okay. Alright, so there's a lot of work to be done there. My Selene is not like really anything special. But like, see how I have no defense or health like at all? Like I tried so hard to get rid of it as much as I can. Yeah, like this has defense, but that's because the body, like nothing else you can get on this. Right? And then this is just a leftover. Like this is not the best thing, but I literally don't have pen necklaces. Like if I showed you guys, like I have like no pen necklaces not in use. Like if I go here and do this, like I think this is the new one we just got the other day on stream, but like look, it's like all in use. Technically, I guess this one's better. It's technically better if I... No, it's not even. It doesn't even max it out. So. But yeah, you just want to avoid as much as bulk stats on a character as much as you can. Alright, so we're here. Abyssal. HP is low. Defense needs to go up. Because you have the dreaded imprint problem. Where if you take off your imprint versus cleave, you don't have trauma. So that's bad. So you have less flexibility on the character. So we got to up our defense like a hair. Everything else looks quite good. We're just missing HP and we're missing a little bit of defense. It's mostly HP. So this would be better. I'll swap the HP percentage. This piece is not good. You definitely want to change this piece. Right? You have a wasted stat and 13% attack. Well, it's not wasted, but it's... In my opinion, I don't think you really care that much about attack percentage. It just makes your S3 damage, your S1 damage while you're in S3 better. But, like, if you've S3'd, you've won. You've won. If you have 10 souls, you've won. It doesn't matter what your attack is. So that's why I feel like it's a waste. Hey, Yuichi, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Swapping this health to health percentage, I think, is also better. I think it's 14% health. It's more health overall. Yeah, that would make sense. She has about 6,000 health, right? So 10% would be out 600. Yeah, so you want to swap the flat health here to HP percentage, and then we're good. So we got 2 HP swaps here. That'll bring up our HP percentage. This piece is actually kind of decent. That's another one, man. We have a lot of flat health. I think that we want to change this out. Like, it's base value, 1 roll in speed, bunch of flat health that doesn't help us, 1 roll in crit damage. Realistically, it's 2 useful rolls, 3 wasted ones. So I definitely want I think this go on. Same thing, man. We're just like, Got a lot of flats here. 19's hard to replace. I think you can keep this, but eventually you want better. I think ring and helmet go. And then you swap health percentage here on this and this. Also, I would consider changing the boots off of speed, potentially. Maybe, let me think about it. Nah, with 174, we can't afford to go slower. We'd have to do a speed overhaul on the whole build to chase something else. Nah, keep this. Keep them at speed, but I would consider potentially changing these out for something better. But yeah, like I was saying, helmet goes for sure, and ring goes for sure, and then these two we make the correct swaps, and hopefully, with all that changes, we get to like 18k HP. You think the original stat on that weapon is HP percentage? It is actually. Then maybe the golden wing, you don't recognize that health percentage is worth more than flat health. Alright, Alan. This looks good for Torrent. Wow, this looks great for Torrent. On the line, but 21 crit chance is super good, and we already aren't capped. Wow, that's a... That, dude, yours rolled really good. What the hell? Is defense percentage worth more here than flat defense? Because it's 44 as one roll. Defense percentage might be worth more here. I'm not sure. I think this looks good. It's like 10. It's like 10 more. You don't have mod gems? Okay. I think that's the only change I make here. I think this is great. You're only at B imprint. What is my Landia? Am I at B imprint also, or am I just like... No, I'm at triple S. Okay. Have I really pulled that many Landies in my time? Holy shit, I have. Hold on a second. Did I slate this character, or did I just pull that many of her? I really have pulled that many of her. Yeah, this is a fun exercise. How many of a character have you pulled? Yo, you wanna see the greatest shame? Here you go. Oh no, it's 4. I must have slated her at one point. Let's go say I pulled 4 Bikins. And then there's this character that I've never rolled on the banner for. Let's go. 8 copies. By the way, this is a feature that I'm sure some people don't know about. You can check how many copies of a character you roll. Imagine never pulling for Shu and having 8 copies. Alright, we got bees here. See, this is what I was talking about. Somebody was talking about Spirit Isoline earlier. This is what I'm talking about. If you want speed set, we gotta go 250 plus. We gotta boost it up. Okay, that goes up to 7. That's... this one is not a very good piece. Arcane Chronoscope. That looks like this. Looks like this is a an auto tower piece. I think you could do better than this piece. Pen set would also be ideal, but I think that's an alright piece. Oh no, this piece is not good. Alright, this is a good opportunity to get off of these 2 pieces and go pen set. Because this is not a good piece. And this piece is already just like average. Because it's got health, right? This is like an average piece, and then this is not good. So I would take this opportunity to switch to pen. Like, since the necklace is already not super good, I would go like Hell Raid, Nightmare Raid, Necklace, and then choose one of these appropriately. This piece is okay, but it's really not that strong. Right? I would consider looking to replace this one too. I think you're keeping your sword, and I think you're keeping your helmet. But you're looking to incorporate pen, 2-piece pen into the other 4 pieces, and then switch out for speed accordingly. This is usable for now, but I think that's your like upgrade path. Any good ML Ken setups? Good with ML Senya, yeah. No problem. Izuko, thoughts on Moon Bunny? You have too much HP, and you don't have enough speed in ER. Like, Moon Bunny wants to look like this. I'll show you what my Moon Bunny looks like, and you can kind of go from there. Like, Moon Bunny wants to look like this. You don't need that much HP. And you want Doctor's Bag also. You want like around like 15k HP, 1500 defense, as much speed as you can get with like, I like really high ER, okay? 150 is what some people play. I do not play 150 ER. I think 150 ER on a Soul Weaver is like, it doesn't do anything for me. I play it and I'm like, damn, this character doesn't survive any like debuffs. So at that point, I just feel like it's a waste. I'm getting to this point now where I think 100 ER is a scam. I'm at the point. I'm starting to take like Elfmage's stance, which is ER is literally a 0 or all-in stat. It's like either you play none of it or you play a absolute boatload of it. All right, we have 2 Robbies in a row. All right, our attack is very high, but our HP is not very high. Does anyone know the math conversion on this? Like, I actually think that this is not enough health. I think we change our necklace to health percentage. Yeah, I think we're changing our health to our necklace to health percentage. Yeah, you don't want attack. Yeah, attack is pointless. Okay. You want fat. That's why I say it helps you survive. I think this is an okay sword because, like, what else are you getting in that spot where the attack is? There's nothing you're getting in there. Yeah, you want more HP on this thing. Like, this is not bad, but I think you want more HP. This piece is good. It's a lot of attack and not a lot of HP. I think you want to change the boots. This piece is like the one piece where I think I'm okay with getting a bunch of attack. But even then, you could have gotten higher defense if you wanted here. I think the ring is fine, right? Yeah, you want HP. You want an HP percentage necklace. And we want to change our helmet and our boots, I think, to have more health. Yeah, so you want to change necklace, boots, helmet, and we want to focus on fat HP. Like Meep is saying, we want like 25, 26k HP. The more you can get, the better. You want to build it like you build Apocalypse Robbie now. Like, you don't really need a lot of attack. Like, I think I only put like 2300 attack. And even then, like, honestly, it doesn't feel worth it. Maybe that's why I'm like super down on this character. I think she's just like alright right now. Because like, I went for like split health and split attack, and honestly I probably should just went all in on health. Yeah, same thing here, right? Like, we need more health for sure. You have too much crit damage, Liminal. This has got to be a health percentage necklace. Health percentage here. This is alright. This piece is also okay, I think. Nah, change this to something that gives like fat HP. Don't worry about the crit damage. Just go for fat HP here. Same thing here. Go for fat HP on the this, and then same thing here. Fat HP. I would just go prioritize HP on your left side pieces and change to a health percentage now. All right, we're slice here. You got another Landy. Okay. Okay, so we're missing crit chance. We're missing a lot of defense, a lot of health. Damage is good though. So we could, this one's okay. Okay. This one definitely no. Definitely change the body. Necklace also is not very good. Ring is actually good. On a Reforged ring is actually good. Boots are a no-go. Change your body, right? Change to health percentage boots. right? Health percentage boots and get crit chance, crit damage, attack percentage on your boots, but like main stat health percentage. And then change out the body and the necklace for stuff with just much higher stats. Like you want to go for like 1400 defense minimum. Keep the attack over like 3500 if you can. Keep the crit damage high if you can, and pick up whatever you can on health and defense, right? Ravi on counter could go as like low as like 150, 160. Alright, so we got Lone Crescent Bologna here. Okay, we definitely need bulk. We got damage, but we have no bulk. We have too much speed. We probably gave up too much speed for, or too much bulk for speed and damage. So we gotta right that ship. Surprisingly, this one might not be super great because you don't need the speed, but we'll see what the rest of it looks like. I think this is good for a damage piece. Like this can be your piece that where you lean into all your damage. This is not good enough. We need a higher quality piece than this. This piece is no, I think we could do higher quality than this. Like this is one of the gear score hogs. Like Landy, Lone Crescent Bologna, right? These two characters, like they don't really function as characters unless they're on like some of your best gear. Like they have to be on like the best stuff you got. You can't skimp on it. They're very, very stat hungry. No, this has got to go. All right, and this one also got to go. Okay, so you keep the helmet, you keep the sword, and then for the rest of the stuff, you want to go crit damage necklace, again, with just higher subs overall. You want to get that equipment score up. Health, defense, attack, and like speed, same subs here. And then for here, you want to choose between a health ring and attack boots, or attack ring and health boots. And I think that will kind of help you out here. Like, don't worry about going too low on the speed. Like, you're on counter set. You can afford to be as slow as, like, 150, and you'll probably be fine. Yeah, see? You definitely want to drop stuff down. He's saying drop speed no lower than 160 is what Meep is saying. But, yeah, you need, like, giga HP. You want to shoot for, like, 1500 defense, 20k HP, like Meep's saying. I think on counter, it's more important to be tanky than worry about how much damage you have. Like, let this piece right here carry your damage. Like, these, like pieces here carry your damage. And the main attack percentage from either boots or shoes. And then, like, everything else crit damage bulk. You think you should switch this to Destro? But that doesn't solve the problem. Like, even on Destro, right? Like, here's my bulk on Destro. Like, it's still low. He had 11, 14. I have 14 and, like, 19 almost. Right? I need more Bolognas, bro. Yeah, this is one of the hardest characters to build in the game. She's just so stat hungry. Melancholics. This looks good at a glance on Landy. This looks good. Yeah, I think you've got it. I think this is good. I don't really have like any recommendations here. Like, you could argue like the 9 speed here is not super relevant. Like, you have a bunch of like crit chance swaps that are like not maxed out, if I'm not mistaken. Like this one, I don't think it's maxed out. You could theoretically max this one out if you wanted to and try to play something here that doesn't have speed but other relevant stats like health or something. Yeah, but I think it's fine. All right, we got a Luna here. Destro. A lot of effectiveness. And I assume we don't have Portrait of the Savior because we... So who's your... Do we not have Prelude either? I would go Merciless. Do you have Merciless Glutton? I think Glutton is better than Tonfa at this point. No Portrait. Do you have Glutton? No Glutton. Alright, well this is definitely a budget. Yeah. Victorious Flag is actually a good one. I think Victorious Flag is a better choice, yeah. Honestly, yeah, like Luna on Vic Flag sounds very strong, actually. I posted like 4 builds. I see. Honestly, like this doesn't even seem that bad on Luna. Like this build is like seems pretty good for Guild Wars. Oh, the ring's not super great. Neither's the body. I take it. Is the effectiveness just for death breaking? Do we play this character for expos at all? It's for death break. Okay, so then we're good. What specifically do you play this in, Oakland? Fire Expo. I think this is fine, right? For Fire Expo, I think this is fine. One could argue that you might want even more effectiveness. I think for PvE, this is good. Like, you've got some real primo stuff on here. I think if you played this on, like, Victorious Flag, yeah. Especially Victorious Flag will make you do more damage there, too. Because, like, this is not going to work when you get lower on an Expo. I think this is good. I would just change the artifact. For Expos, I think, like, honestly, this is kind of overkill for Expos. Alright. Clint. ER is too low. And your HP is too low. Alright. 40% is a good start. You don't need the crit damage. You could swap that for flat health if you wanted. I don't really think this piece does a lot for you. Right? Like, it's a little bit of ER, but, like, the speed's not as important on ROL. It's like, some of it's important, but, like, it's more important to have the bulk, I think. Nah, see, this doesn't have this is not high health, high ER. We want high health, high ER, and then, like, defense third. Like, this is prioritizing defense, and, like, effectiveness is, like, a third-rate stat on this thing. Like, it's, like, a third-tier choice. Yeah, this one's a lot of ER. Effectiveness, we don't have ER. We need ER. This one's 78 first off. Bunch of rolls and crit chance which don't help us. And then these boots are obviously 78, so we gotta change our 78s. Like, I'm a crazy person who plays ROL with like a ton of ER, right? Like, I play 180 on an HP ring, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. Yeah, so I'm a crazy person that plays ROL with a ton of ER, but, like, realistically, you want, like, 130 to 150, and that range is what most people play. But I don't want to get debuffed, so I play closer to 200. And I usually have her on a team with an effect resistance imprint, too, from another teammate. So she's usually around 200 when I play. So, yeah, for ROL, like, focus on getting that HP high. That's the most important thing, because Escort is what she's here for, and if your HP is low, she's gonna die so fast because she's gonna be absorbing more HP than more damage than she can handle. So get that HP really, really tall. I know most people's best gear is speed set, but RO's base speed is so slow I run her on triple set instead. Yeah, that's fine. I think running her on anything that gives you stats is good. The reason people play speed, most people farm speed set for other stuff, and the thing is, speed mathematically gives you the second most amount of stats. So like again, I talked about this yesterday, where characters are in this game are basically like math equations. So you have a character that you want to play, and it's like Arwell equals the sum of these numbers, and it's like we need these numbers to be a certain amount, and then you have to solve for the number you need. And Arwell's one of those characters where it's like, you know, I need health, I need ER, I need defense. And then after that, you worry about speed or effectiveness. Right? And there's no 4-piece sub like set that's going to give you HP, defense, or ER. Right? Like for a 4-piece. So then, like, if you wanted to pick up the most amount of numbers on a 4-piece, then speed is the next best option. Alright, Griffin, I already looked at your Bologna, so I'm going to jump over here to Toshiro. This looks good to me. Alright. Looks good. We could pick up one here. This could be a little bit better, but I think we're fine for right now. We pick up some speed here. This actually looks really good. This is like 40-something% health. It's actually higher than that. This is like actually like 46, 47%. This is good. I think this body's great. This piece is also good. This piece is good. And then we're obviously missing like 40-something here from a swap. Yeah, no, I think your only like real lackluster piece is this one, the helmet. Good job. I think this one's really good. I wish I could help you, Grader. I don't have ML Senya, so I don't know the answer to these questions. What is the standard ML Senya build right now? Tastefully thick, Rex. You just go super fat. At like 180 plus speed. Your choice is set. Ideally 33 to 35 KHP. Alright, Claude. Looks good to me. Where's your Artie, bro? Where's your Wind Rider? Throw Wind Rider on this guy. If you don't got Wind Rider, throw like Victoria's Flag or something on him. I don't know, throw something that gives damage. That's a brick. Definitely change that. Okay, we want to change this. That's a brick. That goes up to 7. That's fine. This one's okay. This one's okay. We'll give this one a pass too. This one's great. Obviously, it's a perfect piece. And then this one's like all right. Like we can play this. We could definitely chase better though. Definitely the ring. The sword goes, and then maybe the boots after that. Trini, did I already look up one of yours? I think I did. I think Trini, I looked at you earlier. I think though at this point we are. How far off am I from the end? Okay, I'm not that far off from the end, so I could just still look at it now. Little slow. We have everything, but we're just missing speed. I mean, usually I don't like to say, like, just get faster, 5-head. This is not super good. You could definitely change that. This is also not good. This says to me that you just don't have healthcare. You could farm Golem. Golem's like one of the easiest hunts in the game to farm. This is alright, but it's slow. That's a brick. The ring's a brick. Wait, it's defense percentage anyway? This one's actually alright. The purple is good. And this one's also, this is quite good. This is very good. Yeah, so ring and your 2 health pieces is what you got to change here. You want to try to shoot for 250 speed. You try to keep your bulk like at this level or higher. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Colonel. It's taking so long to get to the build because it's just there's so many people that submit when I do this. Yuichi. All right, so this is a cleave Sarmia. I think you need to be faster. Speed cleave is usually faster. Also, they don't play Sigurd Scythe. I think you just play a damage artifact, no? Golden Rose? If you don't have Golden Rose, then, like... I don't think Sigurd is necessarily it. Because, like, if you're playing Sarmia on speed set, it's because you're trying to cleave somebody. Otherwise, you need to switch to Lifesteal or Destruction. Yeah. Yeah, so this is one of those ones, Yuichi, where I don't know how to help you because I don't know your playstyle. So if like you're in chat, if you could help me, that would be super useful. I'm assuming I see speed set, so I assume cleave. In which case, like, you're missing like 25 speed. Like, your stats are good. You're not fast enough to cleave. And if you're not going to play cleave, then I'm going to recommend switching to destruction set. Because this character's base stats are so damn poor that you're going to want to squeeze every little piece out of her. Not cleaving, but don't have Rose. Okay. I think you want to go. I think you want to go for Destro though. Eventually, long term. Yeah. You want. Like, I mean, my Sarmia is kind of crazy, so like I don't expect you to match my Sarmia, but like, realistically, you want like 2,000 defense, 14k HP, 180 speed, 100 crit chance, as much crit damage as you can get. And you ideally want Rose. You could play Sigurds until then, I guess, but like you need to prioritize getting Rose, like if it's on a banner or in a shop, right? Is Abigail have a story banner that you can roll, or am I wrong? All right, I'll look at it in a minute, girlfriend. She does have one. Okay, if she has a summon banner, like I would just open it and grab this. Like this, like even you don't need like a 31, right? Like you just need a 15 one. Honestly, I should open up Abigail's some, or I should open it up just to get another Golden Rose. Okay. Thank you guys for letting me know that. But yeah, like that's like the basis for how you want to play the character. Sinopa. Good attack, good bulk, speed's low, effectiveness is high. I think we can give up some effectiveness for speed, but like otherwise I don't hate this. Okay, I hate this. I don't think this is a very good helmet. Oh, that's cracked actually. This one's all right. We really need speed. Yeah, we want to change the ring too. This has everything we want, but it's all low. So we could eventually try and change the boots, but I think ring and helmet definitely gotta go, and then like this might have to go also. I'm not sure yet. But like these two for sure, maybe necklace and boots. But like you really want to be faster than this. Like I don't have like a great Bihu. Right? Like my Bihu's not great, but like you see how fast my Bihu is comparatively. Oh, man. You see this 1331 after I just went on that whole rant, right? Let me actually do this real fast. I've been doing this the whole build, but like the whole video thing, but we should have definitely lowered the font size on that. Okay. Yeah, imagine this gear on a decent stat line, exactly. Alright. So... yeah, like, look at how much, when we're going to go through this gear, right, with Atsuma, right, I want you guys to just look at how much defense is on this character, right? I respect the Shepherds of Chaos, by the way. It's probably still better to be Bastion of Hope, but just look at how much defense is on this character, and you look at how, like, little he gets. Keep in mind, 310 defense is on this character by default. So really, he is getting 548 defense from all the defense I'm going to show you. So let's look at it. All right, that's a swap up. That's a health swap up. 18 defense. 34% defense. 80 flat defense, which is actually, you know, closer to like 20% defense. 65 from the necklace, actually. Didn't even see that. So we're at 100% extra defense right now. Double his base defense. Alright, so we're at 100% defense. So 100% defense on this character got me like 500 defense. It's like nothing, bro. It's like literally nothing. He has no damage because we went defense neck. I honestly, I think you gotta go for damage necklace. Like, I know his defense is crap, but like, you've invested so much into his defense. Like, this is like actually kind of an insane necklace, right? Imagine his gear to do Stella. I put like 50 Majas into this guy and they all mineral. Oh, jeez. I don't know, man. I'm not a Twisted Eidolon Charon player. Like, if this works for you, like, more power to you. But like, I just think until they change this character's stat line, he's just not gonna be good, bro. He just stalls for S3. Yeah. Honestly, that's like not even a bad way to play it. Like, it's probably fine. Like, this is the thing is, like, you've hyper invested in this man's defense, and he's like 15% less tanky than the average Landy. Right? Like, you think about it, right? This Charon is like, it's like Luna tankiness. You put this gear on, I put that gear on Stang, she has like 1800 defense. Damn. Yeah, I wish I had more for you, but like, this is one of those characters just way out of my wheelhouse. Like, the quality of the gear is insane on it, but like, I don't know how to say this character, bro. He's too stat hungry. He needs attack, he needs crit damage, he needs defense, he needs health, he needs ER. He's too stat hungry. Honestly, this is one of those characters, and I hate that they keep doing this, but like, this is a character that should literally just have, like, on counter, it always scores a critical hit. If Sundering Slash always critically hit on a successful attack, a successful counter attack, then we wouldn't be here. You wouldn't need to build a crit chance. Alright, we got another Gala. We're looking good. Our speed's a little low, but we're looking good damage-wise. Okay. 11 here. Piece is actually really good. Piece is alright, but it's 15, so we'll take it. 7, and then this piece is actually also quite good. Alright, so my advice, Agni, on this point is for your sword, ring, and necklace, I would just try to move towards pieces that give more speed, even if it comes at the expense of some damage, because like most Galas that are good are like 4,000 attack, 300 crit damage. Like, you can give up some damage to increase your speed. Like, I think you'll have more success if you trade in a little bit of your damage for speed. Like, if you traded like 300 attack for 15 speed, I think you'd have a lot more success with the character. Honestly, like, you know what they should do for Charon? They should do, where's the guy? Where is he? There you go. Just give him this, bro. Give him Indomitable always. If Charon just always had Indomitable, I think that would be good for him. Or like he gets the ML Ken treatment, right? Where he starts with Indomitable for 3 turns. Like how Ken started with Fury. Give him Indomitable for 3 turns at the start. Thoughts on Flitica as a character? Ridiculously strong. If you can build her. She's probably one of the most demanding and difficult characters to use. Soap, I already looked at one of yours. We're at basically the bottom here. So I'm going to look at Sinopa real fast. And then do Jiraiya. Pavel? This is too slow to use in PvP. If you use this for PvE, your damage is really good though. Yes, yes, bees. Because all Summer 3 does is just, if you can only farm that one, it just means you're not as efficient with getting currency. But like, the summer event is just the best thing, the best use of your stamina, period. All right, see ya, Alan. Thanks for stopping by. How to build King? I don't play her anymore, but you need cooldown on this. You need effect chance on this, and you need effect chance on this. So 443 on Mullas, and then the character you need at least like 280 speed with 100 crit chance. That's like the floor. The best ones are close to 300 speed. Like if you were playing Faithless Litica, you're like Kana, where your entire account is geared towards cleaving and playing fast. If you do not have a lot of speed gear and a lot of very fast characters, like you have like a ton of speed characters built, then don't go for Faithless Litica. She's like, you need to be like Red, right? Like Redos, who like his whole account is built for it to go fast, to play very, very aggressively all the time. That's like the only time Faithless Litica is worth it for you. Then unfortunately, King, like Faithless Litica is probably not for you. You mean Ran? Okay. Like the kind of gear you need on, yeah, the kind of gear that you need on Faithless Litica for her to be good. It's a lot, man. As it for me lately, ATK, I might start using Maldi Baldi though, because apparently Maldi Baldi gets you stuff according to Red. Alright, so let's look at this haste. This actually looks quite good, Jiraiya. This is good. We could probably change the flat attack out here for even more of another stat, potentially. 9 ER here. Dude, this piece is crazy. Yo, this piece is also crazy. Bro, what the hell? And then we get 4 more here, I think. Or is this an 80? Yes, 80. It could be 11. Bro, what the hell? Like, math-wise, the weakest thing is the necklace, but, like, this is actually really good. What's a mod on the neck? Like, if you... Attack percentage is what you would mod. You'd mod it for, like, flat defense if you wanted it, but, like, or speed. You go speed. That's your call. Like, the attack is the only thing on here that doesn't do anything. That's a good haste, I think. You really like effectiveness. I don't like effectiveness, but stats are crazy on it. We've already had this discussion, though. Callus. This looks good to me. I mean, we used our event pieces on it, so it looks good. I don't know if I would have went with the 5 base speed here, but to each their own. Dude, this piece is crazy. So this one's a little bit below average. We have double attack percentage. That's crazy. It's just a torrent. Dude, we have such insane HP rolls on our gear to offset our attack boots. Alright, this is how you do it, by the way. You go for like giga HP on all of your other pieces to offset the fact that you don't need it. Like even this has high HP. Yeah, this is a good Landy. This probably hits like a truck. Alright, we got an odd in here. Alright. We're on lifesteal. So our damage is a little low. And our HP is a little low. But otherwise I think we're good. We still have some room to grow here. We're missing about 200 HP. So we're really like 10.5. So we're missing about like 500 HP. And about like 300 to 400 attack. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of crit damage to give up. Could get a swap in here, though, on the defense to pick up 2 percentage points. This one's a maybe for right now. This is like a maybe piece. This piece is good. And then we're missing a reforge here. This is a tough one. It's hard for me to think about in my head what this is. 14% health, 29 defense, 12 crit damage, like 45 attack. Brings our attack up. And then we have attack percentage here. So this is where we're picking up our remaining attack percentage. And then defense here. And this. I think our boots could be a little bit better. I'm not sure. Because I'm having a hard time visualizing what it is. I think we're in a good spot if we had better, more well-rounded damage boots. Because we're already in a good spot defense-wise. I think if we went more offensive-oriented on our boots, right? Like if our boots went high crit damage. Like if we went high attack, high crit damage with some health thrown in there. I think we're good. I think it's the boots. I think it's the boots is what these were. Because like these boots are very middling to low in terms of offense. And they're just like balanced defensively. When like we're already kind of there defensively. Right? After we get this reforge here. Right? And then maybe like a swap from this 6% defense to 8% health. We're kind of already there. You know what I mean? I think the second part of the event comes out this week. For Callister, this. What artifacts can I play besides Elbrus? Not really anything. Yeah, you definitely want to plus 30 the artifact. It's just free stats. Get the boots first, then we talk about the chest piece. Because the thing is, you don't know. Like, you could get boots that have really high health, in which case just leave the chest piece alone. You won't know until you get to that point. But yeah, like there's not really any like why would we give up Elbrus Ritual Sword on Landy when it's like Elbrus Landy is like one of the most busted things in the game. Haste does not need effectiveness, just Jiraiya wants to play effectiveness on Haste. That's it. This has been an ongoing thing. Haste, he's been talking about effectiveness Haste for 2 streams now. This is the 3rd stream. I don't agree with it. But I'm not going to change his mind. So if that's what he wants to play, I'm going to help him try and play it. Is Flitica skin worth it? If you like Flitica, I just have it because I have it. Like, I'll be real with you. Like, base skin's better anyway. Alright. Let's move on. We'll look at bread. Alright, this is actually good. If you didn't have the ER, I would blast you for the speed, but I know you play this with Christy. It's definitely good. Like, I've played against it. So swap up to 14. But then obviously the missing crit chance comes from when you finally imprint it, so. Should I switch to Hostess? That is your call. I can't make that call for you on Hostess. Because you go up to 140 ER with Christy. If that makes you hit a breakpoint, it might be worth it. I can't make that for you. Why are most Landies built 0 speed? Because the thing is... Alright, the reason why most Landies are built 0 speed is... Alright, cool. Look at this stat line, right? I'm going to show you this stat line. Does this look like a tank to you? Right? So this is 5,800 and 25 health and 662 defense, right? Now, let me show you what an actual tank looks like, right? So, like, here's Yulha. We agree Yulha is a tank, right? It's got 1,000 more defense and 30 more defense. Right? Alright, what about, like, Crow? Crow's a tank, right? Crow's got, like, 600 more attack, but also has, like, 100 more defense. You can, like, as in another example, I guess we'll take, like, what? Ambitious Tywin, we already basically looked at the stat line, but you can see it's like 1,000 more. So, like, character... So, the reason I'm showing you Charlotte is a Leo Knight. Now, if I go down here to Landy, that's a Leo Knight. So, this character is made of paper, and her attack is 1134. Right? So, you might be thinking, wow, 1134, right? Now, if I go to the warrior class and pick, like, nearly any warrior, I could pick, like, Soul Bad Guy, I guess, right? He's got more attack. I could pick Teiyu. A character, like, right? Okay, so Teiyu has less. So that's a bad example, but... Does Laya? Laya might even have higher base attack. No, she doesn't. Because she's the health scaler. But, even... This is, I think, another health scaling one. But, like... Most of the attack scaling warriors, Hua Yong, for example, right? I think Hua Yong is the same. Yeah, Hua Yong is the same. This is a bad example for me now. We have struck out too many times in a row. But most warriors will end up having more attack. 1359, right? Most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. 1208. So, Landy, as a character, is a tank class, but isn't tanky. And is meant to deal damage, but doesn't have damage stats. So, if I want to deal damage, I have to build, like if I actually want to hit hard with the character, I have to go all damage. Right? But then I'm not tanky enough to actually survive. So, I go all bulk, all damage. So, if you go all bulk and all damage on the character so that it hits hard and can survive, something has to go. The character naturally gains speed from dealing damage, so you can just forego damage. Like, this is why somebody was saying, why do I play Elbrus Rituals, or what's the alternative? There is no alternative, because whenever you counter, you get speed. So why would you not maximize your chance to get counters? Like, something has to give. Like, if you go fast, you die in one hit. So if you go tanky and fast, you do no damage, so you can't kill anything. So it's like, it's three things. You're being pulled in three directions, but mathematically you cannot get enough to go into all three directions. If you try to go into all three directions, you will end up with a character that literally dies in one hit, doesn't do enough damage, and can't outspeed anything. So you have to choose something, and everybody ends up going with speed because S1 gives speed by default, so you don't need it. If you maximize your chances of landing S1, you'll just naturally make up the speed you're missing. Alright, that's a roundabout way of explaining it. Hopefully you got it. Hey, Kai7000, thank you for the follow. I'm assuming that this is you, potentially, maybe, on this rant. Alright, so we go over here to this Archdemon. Alright. Bulk looks good. Speed is good. Speed is very good for how fast we are. Attack is a little low. Crit chance is a little low. Okay, so I think that we'd like to shore up our attack a bit more. I think we want to try and pick up attack from this position. Or pick up defense from this position, or both. Don't worry about it. Alright, we're at the point where, like, we're almost at the bottom, so, like, I can start affording to look at people's other stuff. Hey, thank you. It's, Gisescras? Wait. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Gisescris? Thank you for the follow. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Like, Scuffed, unless you really, really like Archdemon Shadow, this piece should not be on this character. This piece should be on, like, Rand. This piece should be on, like, Peyra, whatever you want your fastest character to be. This is insane to me. Putting a 25 speeder on Archdemon Shadow is wild. Amaru's life? Okay. Alright, so... there's two ways you can take this character. Okay, there's two ways you can take this character, right? So, you can go over, like, 3,000 or 3,100 attack to boost the burn damage on Dissolution. Or you can try to pick up the, like, 30% more crit hit chance here to try to make it so that, burst here does more damage. Alright. This piece is not particularly great. We don't really need ER. We don't have enough ER on this character in the first place, right? So this piece is not super great. We're wasting a lot of stuff. And if you tried to swap the effect resistance, it will end up being worse than an average piece of gear that you would find laying around. So you actually should just change this entirely. This piece also, I think you change because you have 37% effectiveness, which seems like it's a really good idea, but 37 isn't enough for you to hit anything that actually has effect resistance on it. And the soul burn basically makes you ignore ER anyway, so I think it's a dead stat. So I think you don't want the body either. It's crazy too, because I know it's 110 equipment score. Like, unless we're really trying to flex it and just have highest equipment score Archdemon, in which case then I can't help you with that. This one's actually okay. This is actually an okay piece. 19 speed. Outside of 19 speed, this piece does nothing for you, though. This piece is actually good, though. Alright. I think you have to change these, though, for sure. Start with the helmet and the body, and work towards either picking up, like, 200 more defense and, like, 300 more attack, or work towards picking up the defense and, like, 30 more crit rate from this position. Try to lose all of your effectiveness in ER. Yeah, no, I got you. Like, the logic makes sense. You can go fast so you can soul burn, but 240 is mid speed. It's at the bottom tier of it's what's considered mid speed, right? It's the bottom end of bridge and, like, moving into mid speed. Like, 240 is not really outspeeding a lot of units, right? It's like middle of the pack. And the thing is, you'll never make this character fast. She's just not, she doesn't have the stat line to ever be fast. This is like the fastest Archdemon I've ever seen, by the way. Like, you are the fastest Archdemon I've ever seen, and you are literally the average speed I see a Coeric, who is like a bruiser. Like, nobody's gonna sit here and tell you that Mediator Coeric is a fast character. He's not. Alright, we'll go to Karoo here. Alright. I'm good. I don't need to actually look at the stats on the character. It looks fine to me. You have a swap here. You could swap the attack to pick up a percentage point here if you want. Perfect. Wait. Oh, we went fly attack. That's why. Your boots are probably your weakest piece. I think that if you went and got a pair of boots with like 25% attack, it'd end up being worth more than this. These are really good though in the meantime. Yeah, this is good shout here. Alright, here's Ran. Okay, so we're trying to go real Ran. And we just don't have the speed. I think at the start, I think we're good for right now. Like you went 17-17. 12, 11. Okay, so body definitely changes because effectiveness is not as important on this character as you think, because if you're a real Rand player, you're always drafting with a mage, which means you could soul burn. So you don't need effectiveness. You'll always draft him with a book. You'll never not play him with a book holder. Right? And you'll never pick him into Bellion, or you're always ban Bellion, right? So this also, same thing. Like, it's 12 speed. So these two are definitely, we want to get rid of these. This is usable for right now. And I feel like you want more. You don't need its health or defense here. I think you want different boots. You want to just lean all into crit chance, crit damage. Like, this character wants, if you could do anything on Rand, you would prefer to have every single piece be like 25 speed with like attack, crit chance, crit damage as the sums. Like, that's how you would play every single Rand piece. The highest stat on every piece should be speed. And then after that, like this piece. Like, see how this piece is highest status speed, then crit chance, crit damage, attack. Like, that's how every single piece should look. If you can get it. Right? This piece obviously is a one that you crafted. Speed can't be the highest stat on it. Right? But like, this is like kind of similar, right? See how speed is the second highest here? Like, speed should always be the highest or second highest stat on something. And then it should just be crit chance, crit damage, and then attack if it's available. 9-month player? Okay, no problem. I'm just letting you explain to you, like, you want to be a Ram player. And, like, I applaud that. But I'm just letting you know, Rand is a very difficult character to main. Because he just requires such premium quality gear. Like, the fact that you're a 9-month player and you're almost at the 280 barrier is very, very impressive. Like, that's very good. 300, okay, so 300 is good for, like, you think about it in tiers of, like, gameplay, right? 300 speed Rand is for champion. Like, if you want to play at, like, the champion level, then 300 is fine. If you want to play at the Emperor level, then you need about 310 on Rand. If you want to play at the Legend level, your Rand's got to be, like, 315 to 320 speed. Like you're basically like 45 speed away from like the top end Rands, like the best ones in the world. So like it's a huge ladder to climb. Kyle, I'm gonna let you temper your expectations. Now, I've been playing for 5 years. My fastest piece is 23, and I just got it 2 months ago. Yeah, it's... Okay. Yeah, if you want to... Yeah, there's a Korean player you're saying that uses mature sunglasses on Captain Landy, but... also, is... I just saw this question about, is lifesteal better than speed on Spirit Isoline? It's a playstyle differential. If you notice here, like... I play a hybrid build. Right, like I play lifesteal, but I also play Storm Sword, which means that I can speed in front of people if they're not careful. All right. Yeah, we have almost. We're basically at the end, so I can skip. I can just go to your. Okay. All right, you need more HP. Crowd's like HP hog. My Rand, you want to see my Rand? My Rand is only played in, my Rand is literally only played in Labyrinth. I don't play him for anything other than Labyrinth. So, like, this is not indicative of what an actual Rand looked like. Like, normally how you build Rand is like this. You go over here, you hit speed, and you do this. This is like literally how you usually play Rand. Right? Cool. So you go like this. These are all my fastest pieces with speed boots, right? And then I just go 23, 22, 21, 19, and then 21. So it's just like, all right, cool. We do this, and then we go over here and go to speed set and just go this, like this, right? Cool. There's my Rand. That's how you, like, people always ask me, how do you build Rand? There you go. I just showed you how to build Rand. Like, that's why when like people are just like, can you make a real how to play Rand instead of April Fools? And I'm like, I would literally just do this. I just realized this entire time we've been stuck on loop with the same song, and I haven't noticed it or cared because I actually like this song. Yeah, see? You see how, like, this is what we're talking about. Killmate. I can't do that. I don't have that kind of broken gear. So I'll just, I've accepted I will never be a fast player. Didn't I just tell you, Kai, that the best Rands are 320 plus? Alright, as for your Crow inquiry, you need more HP. So you don't want this piece. Because you have too many dead stats on it. Like, the hardest piece for Lashcry Crow is the sword. Because he can only ever have a sword that has flat health percentage, effect resistance, and speed on it. Those 4 exactly. Or he could have any 3 subs, but the health percentage roll has to be like 35 or 40% on it. It's the hardest piece to build on the character. Alright, you don't need attacker or crit chance on this, so this is not going to help you. He doesn't use effectiveness, so this is not going to help you. Same thing here. Doesn't use attack or effectiveness. Doesn't use crit chance or crit damage. He literally can't use crit chance or crit damage. His passive doesn't on S3 doesn't let him do it. And then this one is same thing. Doesn't use effectiveness or attack. Crow just wants, the only thing he cares about is having the health percentage as high as possible, and then his other substats being effect resistance, defense, and speed. That's all he cares about. Alright, we'll look at ML Ken's, this Fate's ML Ken. I said it backwards. Oh, this looks good at a glance. I think your bulk is a little low. Tough choice. I think this is definitely usable. I just think I would rather be a little bit tankier. I don't know where I can pick up points though on it. Shit. Wait, hold on. No, okay, I got it. Alright, I know what we're doing here. Alright, so change your neck. I think we change our necklace off of attack percentage. I think we actually changed this to health percentage to pick up bulk. And then focus on picking up crit damage and attack. Like, only crit damage and attack. So we could we'll take a loss on attack here, I think. How much attack do I have? Because, like, I never fail to kill anything, and my attack's not that crazy. I'm not that much... Damn, dude, I'm not that much lower. I thought it was much lower. Shit. Okay, this is hard, actually. Damn, this is actually really hard. Oh, man. How fast? 190 plus 200. I think we leave this for now, but like this is like the conundrum you gotta solve. Like you definitely want to see how much. See, I have like so much more HP than you. Even if it comes with the expense of damage, I think you gotta go for it. Because the thing is, like, I think we gotta give up crit damage for bulk. I'm just not sure where I can do that. Like this gives crit damage and bulk. Damn, bro. Is it the helmet? But the helmet's so insane. It's gotta be the necklace, man. Like, we don't need as much critical hit damage. Like, we have great ER, but we need HP, man. I think we need to chase HP. I'll leave that to you to figure out where to get it. But, like, that's what we're looking at. Elbow mark. Okay. This looks good to me. I would be a hypocrite if I like judged it, because this is basically my Lidica or Lulika. Oh, we have immunity too. That's quite nice. We get us 88. That's fine. Yeah, this looks good to me. This looks like a good Lulika to me. Okay. So Lux is letting me know that this necklace is a brick and doesn't want me to judge it for it. All right, judge it. Actually, I don't even think this necklace is that bad on this character. This one is a little low. Let's be honest, a little low. Effectiveness. She doesn't really need F, so you could swap this. You could use this. You could swap this and pick up ER as your only option. ER is your only option you can pick up here. And it doesn't really do a lot, so I understand why we didn't make this swap yet. 34 is good here. This is like 27, so like this is a little low. I think this is okay for right now. Okay, you got the right idea on the boots. Obviously, you would like to have a red so you could pick up the actual like 6 to 8 equipment score in this slot. Oh, this is fantastic. This is exactly what you want your ring to look like. All right. Yeah, I think it's just your purples, man. I think it's still really good. This is a really good Senya. Like, you're looking to just improve on your purples. You think it's too slow? I don't know, man. I don't know if it's that. Is that really that bad? You think it's gonna be like 200? I'm actually curious. Like, cause like Meepa saying this, I'm curious. I actually haven't looked up what people are saying about this real fast. Let me go look. Okay, he's kind of right. The average speed of a Senya is 201. He's kind of right. Okay, so then, yeah, okay, I guess you do have to go a little bit faster. Again, I've never played the character, so I don't know. Do we just chase speed? If that's the case, then do we just chase speed boots? Maybe we go speed boots with a bunch of health subs on them. How much do I lose? How much do you lose on speed boots here? Lux, I don't know if you're here, but I have no idea how much you lose. But like, if this only puts you at like 34k, but you jump into like the 220s on speed without sacking defense, like I think you make that exchange. You might be right. I think you might actually make that exchange. Alright, so we have a Karina here. Great defense, great HP. Speed's a little low. Ooh. We are not on counter or speed. ER, FF. I think if you were Noble Oath, Karina, I'd be okay with this. But like, as a Rocket Punch user, like, we're not counter. Right? We're not counter, and we're not fast enough to capitalize. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this one. So this is a bunch of dead stats. This is fine. This piece is also fine. This piece is not really anything. This piece is also, I think, okay. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, you gotta make a decision, Brad. You gotta either go 4-piece speed with a 2-piece offset, or you gotta go for counter. Like, if you were if you had these stats at this speed on counter, I would be like, yeah, let's go. Right? But this on like all this broken gear, I'm not really so sure. I mean, this is a hard character to build. Like, not in the sense that I actually don't think this character is that insanely difficult to build. It's just that it's a bunch of gear that nobody keeps. They usually throw it away. That's the only reason why this character's hard. Is like you'll come across tons of gear like this in your time playing Epic 7. It's just most people chuck it. But yeah, I definitely think you need to commit to either a speed set and go like 200 around 200 speed, or you need to just keep this same exact stat line on counter set. Senya, why won't you come home for me? Why do you forsake me? ATK, actually, I think for you, I think we could actually do better than this. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is great. This is fine. This is also fine. I think that this is the weak link is actually the sword. ATK. Yeah, it's the sword. The sword's the weak link. What do you get on this? Just damage? Man, if I pull this character, I will plus 15 this character so damn fast. Alright, we got a Lethe. Okay, alright. So, this number here, Kai, on Lethe, if the first two numbers on this character are not, a 2 is the first number, and the second number is not 5 or higher, right? Like, if the first number is not a 2 or higher, and the second number is not a 5 or higher, you need to revisit the drawing board. Yeah, why does our health start with a 1? Yeah. This character is like Crow in the sense that the only thing that this character only cares about basically, I don't want to say 2 stats, but it's 4 stats, right? Health, speed, some defense, not like a ton, but some defense. And then the last stat is either effectiveness or effect resistance. And if you don't want effectiveness or effect resistance, then that character's health or speed needs to be like into the stratosphere. Yeah. Like, this character is like holy hell tanky. Like, if she's not built super tanky, like, you want this level of speed that you have right here, but you need like 6,000 or 7,000 more HP. It's the same thing we were talking about with Crow when you posted Crow. Like, your numbers, like this right here, this piece is not good. This piece is very not good. I highly recommend, because you're newer, right? Please go watch on my YouTube channel. Please go watch the new player equipment guide. Like, please. All right, Kai, I understand you. So, all right. I am letting you know that this character's HP should be as large as the spheres that you're fixated on. There's a reason that those are so like that. Anyways, so yeah, that's all I have to say on that. Okay. So Joe posted. Okay, so yeah, this is also too low. She's still incomplete, yeah. This is also too low. Give me a second. I'm just gonna do this real fast. I'm gonna pull up. I don't have Lethe geared at the moment, but I'm gonna go grab my actual build for this character when I did play her, so you can just see it. I can just show you what I'm talking about. Right? Like, when I played Lethe, my Lethe looked like this. Right? Let me show you. It looked like this. This. It should be this one, right? This. This. Actually, a purple, which is kind of bad. Yeah. So my Lethe looked like this when I used to play her. See how much HP I have? Like, the character just needs to have so much damn HP. Like, I feel like we have entered the phase of the game where everyone is just a thick girl. All of the characters are. Alright, let's look at this Violet. Damage is good. I'll be real with you. I actually think that this is fine. I hate Decrescent on this character, but that's personal preference. I'm not going to judge. I actually think you're in a good spot here, Darts. The thing is, you're missing crit chance, but you could pick that up with slates if you wanted to, if you really like the character. HP is a little low. Pen set's good. Good piece. Good piece. I would swap your effectiveness here for HP percentage. Get 8% health here. Yeah, the other swap here. Pick up some more HP here. More HP here. Ooh, the flat attack here is very high. This one, you can do better than this piece. You can actually swap. You can actually, like, get a different set of boots. I think you keep everything. You make the necessary swaps. I think you get a better pair of boots. Got an Aria. This looks very good. Just at a glance, this is really good. I'd play this. I'd play this over my Aria. Yeah, this Aria is very good. I'm content with this one. No, don't say that spot. Like, honestly, like, I want bulk in the game, bro. I'm so tired of the game being, like, bursting everybody down. Turn 2 player. Well, okay. All right. So I just saw you, but you posted out Senya. Yeah, 34K. Yeah. No, yeah, I would probably still make that change that we're talking about. Go for the speed over, even if it means losing some HP. The thing is that even at top level nature, like, speed still just destroys the slow players. Like, Senya is, like, good, right? Haste is good. But, like, the fast players, the aggressive players, they still stomp all the turn 2 players. Uh, 130 plus for your ER question. Effectiveness is good. Alright, so we have a Rowana. I think this is usable as is right now, but, like, let's see. You have a lot of, like, dead, like, stats with the speed and stuff. Like, those don't really do anything. Like, this is actually fine. This one's whatever. The helmet. Like, at a glance, nothing on this is particularly, like, terrible. This one's okay. This one's kind of bad. Nothing at a glance is particularly, like, awful. Like, you could use this, but, like, you would want to play, like, 6 hit pieces that have actually, like, really good subs, like, really high-end subs. Like, you have a really high level of effectiveness right now, and that's the most important thing on the character. So, like, you could use this for sure, but I definitely think you want to swap to, like, 6 red hit pieces with good subs eventually. Alright. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is, like, where I want my, like, average Lethe to look. I want it to look like this. I would like to obviously have more HP, but, like, this is fine for right now. See, like, this is a Reforge. This is going to pick us up another, like, 5 to 6% HP. Right. So this one I'm not like, super keen on this. I would like someone more health. This is a good piece. This is a good piece. This piece is also alright. And this one is like 500 flat health. And I'm good with this piece too. So it's like, it's really just like the helmet, right? Like, and even then the helmet's like not even that bad. So this is good, Lethe. Shuma over here with the counter Luna. With the dude, 1545 is so tanky for Luna, Jesus. Yo, this is definitely show off Sunday for some of you guys. It's a brick, guys. Look, it's a brick. Make fun of Shuma for his brick. All right, dude, we need the brick emoji. Brick. Bro, it's funny because I also have bricks. Alright, where are we at? We're at 540. I think I'm going to do a cutoff here with Joe's Kawazu here. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to, after I do this, yeah, I'm going to finish up this stuff and probably end it there after we do Joe's. Because we've been doing this for about like 3 hours and 11 minutes or so at this point. And I have dinner at 7, so I'd like to just like take a quick break or whatever. All right, I will grab the Karina, but let's say if you have anything else, throw it in now, because like I said, once we'll do like a 3 Mississippi count. If you got anything else you want to see, throw it in now, because once I get to that, I'm gonna put a hard cutoff point and end it there. All right. All right. I'd like we'll end it on this red. All right, so going once. Going twice. Okay, we're going to end it here on this Landy. Atsuma's Landy. We'll end it on that. Okay, so we're up to here. I'm gonna close that so that way everybody knows I'm not doing this right now. Yes, I always look on Discord. If you DM me on Discord, I will always look on Discord. This is fast for a Crow. That said, our defense and health are surprisingly not the best. But everything else is good. This is solid right off rip. But we could obviously, we would want to push it a bit more if we could. Honestly, you might be better off with health percentage boots that have like 10 to 15 speed on them. I actually think that that's probably where we're at. Great piece. This one's great. This one's alright. It's not great. I think you could do better than this piece. It's 28 health. I recognize you probably don't have a lot of other stuff. It's at like the 30 plus range. Good piece. Good piece. Yeah, I think that's where we're at. I think where I'm at is like, I'm thinking maybe some kind of boot sword swap combo where we're on health percentage and we chase some speed on both those pieces. Kind of jump him into like the 28k HP range. Maybe pick up some defense, like 50 defense along the way. DM sue your no-skin specters with the, make sure their feet... No, stop. Lulucar. Almost. You're almost there. You need more defense, Dr. Girlfriend. You need more defense. Like, that's all we're missing here. We have everything else. We're just missing defense. This is alright. This one's also alright. Ah, okay, here we go. This one's not super great. And neither is this one. I was like wondering, I was like, these are all like pretty good. It's your resist stuff. It's your resist stuff. Your resist set stuff. Honestly, you don't have to necessarily go resist set if you don't have it, right? So to give you like an example, right? You could go hit set as long as it has like, you could go hit set with like ER main stat, or like health set with ER main stat, or defense set with ER main stat, and then just chase the rest of the stuff down. You want like, you need to get about another 200 defense, and that's about it. You got to keep everything else the same. Yeah, exactly. What ATK said. If you could clear Hell Raid or Nightmare Raid, the ring that they give you that you can buy in that shop is literally a perfect ring for this character. Like, I think I have one on Hazel. Let me go over here. I think I have one on Hazel right now. But yeah, so look at this. Look at this ring. That ring's crazy good for Luluka, right? Like it's like a free ring you can get every month. So I think that's where I'm at, where I would go with that. All right, so we go here to Bibwis. I don't know about Iron Fan. Actually, maybe it could be. Maybe it could be. I feel like we're not anywhere near as tanky as we should be. But I don't hate it. I think you're in an alright spot. With these reforges, I think we're in a better spot. Yeah, some of these are like, they're pretty alright. We have ER too. Yeah, no, that's why we're split build. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine on the reforges. Just because it's split build. I would have rather have gone more HP, but I understand we got ER. It is kind of squishy for a Biblis, but we'll take what we got. Alright. So for this is usable. This is definitely usable, but like at the same time, right? You have too much defense and not enough HP. So it hits like a truck, right? But you actually have not a lot of HP, so like you'll die faster. It's as weird as that sounds. Because if defense was all that mattered to stay alive, like people would just go Noble Oath on this character. This piece is okay. Alright. This one is really high. I think you 38% defense is a lot. Holy hell. I think honestly, like HP percentage boots fixes this. Is new tech for Karina to have 20k HP to survive Blood Moon Haste? I don't even think 20k survives Blood Moon Haste. Maybe with a barrier it does. Yeah, I think we'd be better off going like an HP boot here. I'd probably go for a 2-piece set that tries to make this work. I don't think like any of your pieces are particularly that bad though for her. I just think we need to even out our HP to defense ratio. Oh, okay. This looks like it has low attack at a glance. It's pretty hard to replace that. Nah, definitely get a different necklace, I think. Like, you're on Destro, right? Like, you could afford to be a little bit slower. This is actually a crazy ring. Is this as good? I feel like flat attack is not as good here. Oh, but 19 crit chance. Damn. Bro, like, is this like literally carrying all of our crit chance? Same with this one. I feel like I would want to change this. I really do think I would want to change these boots. I don't really think these are that crazy good. It's just changing 19 crit chance is hard. I definitely think I want this gone though. Maybe you could make it work if you change the necklace, boots, and body to make it work. Yeah, that's actually a good point ATK said. So he's saying try mathing it out on without torrent set. If you had 4,000 attack or whatever, like with like 320 or 330 crit damage without torrent set, see if that does more damage, because like you might be forcing torrent set gear. Like this ring is really strong though, but you might be forcing like the torrent boots, and your attack is very low as a result. When like we really need like attack percentage, like maybe boots on attack percentage. What am I playing? Mine's still on Grace of Growth because I'm like lazy to take it off of it. I'm on speed boots, yeah. But see, I have like 3,800 attack. Like I have like almost 500 more attack. Right? See, I'm also slower than you. And it's fine by me. I definitely need to mullah this guy and get him off of my Grace of Growth. I've been so mullah starved though. Yeah. Alright, so we have a Gala on you all. You know I'm already going to roast you for not having full awakens or mullahs. But let's look at the actual gear itself. No speed. That's a lot of crit damage. Seems great, except we're on a character that's got to go fast. No speed and 14% crit chance that does nothing, and 15% defense that does nothing. It does nothing, so useless helmet. Alright, alright. Nope. Not super big on that one either. I get it though, it's crit damage. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Obviously perfect. Usable? Yeah. Oh, make sure to skip the first Gala? Okay. Ah, so you were that one. My bad. Alright, we'll come back and roast you again a second time. This looks good to me for Teiyu. It's a lot of attack, though. I don't really think we care that much. Boots being purple, obviously, would be like a spot you want to improve upon. I think this is good for Teiyu. Ray, good F, good speed, good bulk. That defense is a little low, right? But like, otherwise, I think we're in a good spot. Looks good. Looks good. Actually, I think I would rather have defense. Oh no, you already have defense, and you can't swap defense. Okay. Maybe this one gets changed out. This helmet. Yeah, maybe it's the helmet that gets switched out here. Looks fine. See, we're trying to do like the split ER thing, but we don't have enough for it to actually matter. So we might want to change this out. We might want to. It doesn't necessarily have to. And this is a brick. Yeah, this is gone. We definitely get rid of the necklace. Necklace has got to change. That goes up to like 40 on defense, so this is fine. This one's okay, right? It's not great, but it's okay. So definitely the ring or the necklace goes. Consider getting rid of the helmet. Consider getting rid of the boots for something higher quality. But otherwise, I think that's a usable way. Kawazu. This looks good. I think our HP, or not HP, I think our attack is low. Well, we're missing some reforges here. I think this goes up to like 46. No, not that high. 45. Why does it feel like... Am I crazy? Like... Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, okay. I said, I felt like our attack was a little low. Where? I feel like we just have to pick up attack somewhere. I'm just like, where the hell am I picking this up at? Am I wearing attack boots? No. Where the hell am I getting this attack from? I don't even have this reforged. Yeah. I know it has no reforged of the sword, but it's not going to make up the missing attack. Like, this is definitely usable. But I just feel like we're, like, slightly low on the attack. It's probably fine. I'm probably thinking too much into it. I know it's a reforge, guys. You're telling me it's a reforge, but, like, right? You look at it, you get 25 here, and then you get, like, another 6% on the reforge on attack, like, tops. That's not gonna pick up, right? That's gonna pick up, like, at most, 100 attack. So, it's probably fine. We just looked at this, did we not? Am I crazy? We did just look at this one. Alright. Spirit Eye Celine. Crazy fast for lifesteal. Alright, now we just look for bricks. Because that's all I can say is, like, it's a brick. No. No, there's nothing I could say about that. That's a good Spirit Eye. Oh, okay. Is this the... Anyo, is this the one I'm looking at? Is this the one I'm supposed to look at? The second one? Before I go into this again. Yeah, Atsuma had the last one on the Landy. It's Boyle, yeah. Alright, I've already set my piece on this. Doesn't have the speed. 2 wasted stats on this one. 2 wasted stats on this one. I'm not gonna tell you to fix that one. And this one's like okay, right? So like you need to change out your torrent pieces. Potentially this one. This one might be able to stay, but like definitely the helmet's gotta go, right? And then I actually think the sword goes also. This one's also pretty. Like, this one's good. I'm sorry, I forgot. This is like a bunch of flat attack on it. But like ideally, you'd want this to have speed, right? Show Lulucar, please. My Lulucar sucks. Why do you want to see my Lulucar? So Reforge was 45.16. See, that's what I thought. It was like 50 something. Yeah. Alright. This is with the speed boots this time? Much better. Look at this. This looks so much cleaner. Oh man, this looks good. Crazy cracked boots on this. Alright. This is a great Senya. I hope mine one day looks this good. Whenever I get her. Whenever she decides that we're getting married. Elvira? Wow. Actually, wow. I think you went overboard on this, Sputnik. Your ER is quite high on this character. Jesus. Like, I think that's, like, way better than mine, no? Yeah, that's, like, way better than mine. Yeah, holy hell, bro. Okay, yeah, you got it. Yeah, actually insane. This might be the best Elvira I've ever seen. Just casual, almost 50 ER on the body. Bro, why is this is insane to me. Yeah, you could use Blooming Lydica's artifact with that if you wanted to. Yep. Alright. Kai, like I said it before with like the previous Lethe and then the previous crowd, like you just gotta roll more gear, man. You just gotta roll higher HP on gear. However long it takes. Until you get to that point, it's gonna suck. Inferno Quasar does kinda sorta, but like honestly, you want him to have the ability to cut and take a turn. So you just want stats on him. Like he really just wants stats. His like base stats aren't really like that great, so you kind of need to have like bulk and attack on him. And by the time you dedicate all to that, like if he is on counter, he's probably a brick. He's probably super slow and he won't cut. All right, so these last 3 landies these are the last 3 I'm doing, these landies. So Bread here, we're missing defense. Our crit hit damage is kind of high, but we're missing defense. All right, so this is fine. This is fine. It's a lot of damage, but nothing else. We have too much crit hit damage already. Let's see what we got here. A lot of crit chance. Okay, this is okay, but I think you might be able to get a better necklace than this. Like a lot of these necklaces roll over 100 equipment score. You might be able to do better. No. Ring definitely changes. Yeah, actually I think it's Boots and Ring. Boots and Ring are definitely the worst pieces here. So you want the same mains, but you also want to try to not go as hard on crit damage, right? You want to focus on picking up that defense and that health. Like you've got damage, you need bulk. Right now is what your need to be focusing on. All right. And then we have another landy here. This looks good at a glance. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot of health. That's actually like almost 50% health. It's a lot of defense. Again, a lot of defense. No, we definitely changed the necklace. The necklace is changed. You want to change the necklace. This is fine, but like crit chance, like crit set is not the best. You prefer to have either Unity or Immunity or Pen or Torrent, right? And then this one's not very good either. So I think if you want to stick with crit chance, that's fine. But like the boots and the necklace are the weakest parts, Ken. So I think that's what I'm changing. All right, and then Atsuma is the last one I'm doing, and at a glance, this also looks quite solid. Crit hit damage is a little low, but yep, there it is. Probably want to switch to crit damage necklace with a bunch of attack percentage to offset. We reforge the effectiveness off of this, that's fine. This could be a bit better. Like okay, this one's good. Yeah, the purple pieces are really hurting you right here. I definitely think you change the necklace and then try to change these purple pieces for some higher quality reds, but I think that this is usable right now as is. I just think you want to chase probably a different necklace. Like 35 defense is really good though. Like you're like so lopsided on stats. I know he has almost 4k attack, but like it's more important to have crit damage on this character than high attack, because Ruler of the Sea increases your attack, right? And then this is the multiplier you start it by. So like you'll end up getting like 5 or like 6k attack and multiplying it by 2 times, when like you could have like 4.5 or 5k attack and multiply it by like almost 3 times. It'll end up being a larger number because you're not like as balanced. If you skew too far towards the attack end, it's going to do less damage overall than if you had kept the balanced stat line. That's what I hate saying, but that's it. That's the game. Right? The trick is to find like other pieces, right? So like you get like a neck, hopefully, and then something that shuffles these around that makes it work. Welcome to E7, man. I can't roll speed to save my life. I literally live in Wyvern. People think I live in Banshee. I don't live in Banshee. Most of my gear is speed. I'm just not fast. Not blessed. Alright, guys. I'm going to call it here. It's been 3.5 hours. Basically 3 hours non-stop of reviewing units. I'm going to take a breather. Probably, you know, freshen up, go make dinner, and then just chill. I might be on my Discord server later, just hanging out, playing Wuthering Waves. So you feel free to stop by my Discord server. If you guys just want to like chit chat or like ask me questions, I'll be more than happy to do that. And then you can message me anything I missed, any other builds and stuff on Discord as well. I will always look at your guys' stuff on Discord if you need more help with stuff. Damn, dude, I still can't believe how fucking insane Sputnik still here was. Alright, guys. Message to your no-skin specters. Alright, sure. I'll look at your no-skin specters, but realize that for every no-skin specter that you guys send me, you have to buy me the smallest mystic pack available in the shop that I haven't actually bought yet. So that way I can, you know, finally get myself a Senya. I've fully embraced the I need Senya. Like, look, I got the wife here and the wife here. Like, I just need her to come home, bro. Just need her to come home. Alright, enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, everyone. I will be back with Epic 7 probably on Tuesday. Mondays, usually I have, like, a meeting. So, that usually doesn't work out for me. If I'm on it Monday at all, it'll usually be, like, crazy late. And it'll be, like, me streaming Nikkei or something. So, usually you'll see me on Tuesday. Alright. No problem, Ryan. Hopefully it was helpful. You guys take care of yourselves. I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.